Today is the 17th day of the month of February 2025 as we continue our campaign and our quest and our right to self-determination. I say a very good evening and welcome to KOIKIMEDIA Live. As you're coming into the broadcast, the best thing you can do for us is to click on the share button and invite others to join us as well. Also remember to subscribe and also to put on your notification bell. There's quite a lot going on around the world, and there's so much going on as well back in Nigeria and also in Yoruba land as well. So please always follow us on Twitter. We are live on Twitter. I believe we are back on Instagram. So we started Instagram in a minute. We are live on the MixLR. We are live on multiple channels. So there's no way you can, there's no excuse to tell us that you cannot find KOIKIMEDIA and a platform that delivers, a platform that also produces quite a lot. We are not content creator, we are self-determination campaigners. If you have never been on the platform before and you're probably wondering what we do on this platform, what we talk about has got to do with self-determination, which is the inalienable right of the Yoruba people to leave Nigeria peacefully, have their own country, and be able to set up their own government. And that's exactly, our demands. Nothing more than that. Let me first appreciate the leader of the Yoruba self-determination, Professor Adebanji Akintoye, and also as many of his, staff, and also those of us that also believe in him as well. Also, let me appreciate Dr. Chief Sunday Adeyemo Igbowo, popularly known as Sunday Igbowo, that is also a freedom fighter that has been chased out of Nigeria because his only offense is that he's demanding that the Yoruba people should be free from the shackles and the bondage of these contraction that was put together by the British in 1914 fraudulent amalgamation. So all these are quite an interesting time. We appreciate the YSDM. The YSDM stand for the Yoruba self-determination. First and foremost, also let me remind us to not forget to financially support this channel. The only way of our funding is for you to help us to fund this particular organization, and also to make sure that you do your own part to support, as quite a lot is coming up and we need all the financial support as much as possible, and we do not have much time on us as well. So while you're settling into the broadcast, I might quickly take you to developing stories of what I just picked up as I was preparing for my live broadcast. I was setting up. It's quite a lot of setup, especially if you're not using the laptop to stream. You have to set up all the mobile phones. So mo kí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá, in tí mo sọ látàn nǹkan náà ni pé ẹ má gbàgbé láti fi owó ran iléeṣẹ́ yìí lọ́wọ́. À ń ṣe blogger, à kí n blog, à ń ṣe vblog, à ń campaign lórí pé kí rẹ ìran Yorùbá dá dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí orílẹ̀-èdè kan ní àgbáyé. I think my map is somewhere there and I have to bring it down because I always love people to see this beautiful world. Tá bá fẹ́ jẹ́ kí orúkọ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá náà wà níbì kan ní àgbáyé, we have to work hard, and these media is ready to work hard. But as usual, funding is what is affecting us. We are lacking a lot of financial support to run this organization. It's an organization that is registered in the United Kingdom. And let me also continue to appreciate those of us that are dedicated. We're just starting the Twitter space so that we can have all the platforms running simultaneously. What about program? That I think is what you can do. I appreciate you as you're coming in. I can see you as each of you coming through from Mumbai brother wa in China yesterday. Quite a lot of Yoruba people in China that want to come back home. In every part of the world, people are ready to return back to their own territory. But the problem that we are having is that there is no security in Nigeria. There is so much injustice in Nigeria. There is lack of unity among all the different ethnic groups and indigenous people. We are not tribes. Morawari, Igbo is different from Yoruba, and Yoruba is different from Igbo and Hausa as well. The Fulani are just 6%, but they are waiting for the next government to come in and they can deal with every one of us, whether you are a believer of Yoruba nation or not. The Fulanis are ready to deal with you, especially knowing the fact that this current administration, President Bola Tinubu, back to back. So people like El Rufai, the demon, the shortman devil, the shaitan of Sokoto, the devil, and many of them like that in the north. The Hausas are good people, but the Fulanis are the terrorists, also being funded by the United States of America, as many of you are quite aware of that as well. So please share the program and call in somebody to join us. I don't know why we're finding it difficult. So while I'm doing that, I saw this right now, and it seems that Nigeria is about to explode, because I love when I see people like these that are also putting out their anger. Maybe some of you have come across the video. If you haven't come across it, you want to sit back. You don't want to miss this, because I want to make what in the idea. I want to make Nigeria máa fi lànà wọ́n ti ń dìde. Àwọn òkúkú nìkan kọ́ta fífi jà. Mo bẹ̀ wá, mo rọ̀ wá, ẹjọ́ ẹran iléeṣẹ́ ìlọ́wọ́. A nídìí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìrànlọ́wọ́ tó pọ̀, especially at this particular time. This is a crucial year. I will not go into all the details, but it's a very important year that astrologically we can deliver ourselves if we work harder. More than the last 3 years, we can deliver ourselves out of Nigeria. Tabashishe dadani. But when she can relax and come and say, Yoruba nation mawaye, we see a lot of your feedback. I spoke to Chief Sunday Gbowo in Germany. I'm in contact with him on a daily basis, updating him. I've just sent him this particular video because in a particular state in Nigeria, they are bringing in what I call a war. One Gbogunbo, the state here. No Yoruba nation people, which is good. They cannot tag us as pay our lafida money. You have not listened to this before. Hey, Tijo. All right, listen to this. This came out officially from his own official Twitter account or X. Èmi kúkú kọ́ mọ̀ pé kó lọ ṣe fídíò ọmọ olówó ni tó bá tẹ̀ fọ́gi mọ́ wọn lórí. Àwọ̀ fọ́gi mọ́ yàn kankan lórí. A máa jáde fúnra lè. But ẹgbọ́n kálàyé ìsọ̀.
At this point, this nigga is stuck, bro. And if you don't go mad for mad, they won't go for mad. You're mad. Think you're crazy, you're crazy, motherfucker. What's up? Pull up. I'm gonna fuck you up. I swear to God, my life, bro.
Hey.
I swear to God. I'm mad at you.
Hey, man, sorry. What I'm gonna do now I will play the video and I'll bring it to each of your screen. Ọmọ bàbá olówó ti bínú tán. Only you're mad. You think you are mad. We are àwa kọ́ ló ń bá sọ̀rọ̀. Tẹ́ ẹ bá ní volume, ẹ jẹ́ lọ wá platform mi tẹ́tí máa tètè wò because I cannot go more than what I've done so far. I've given everyone different platform. Channel kan bá ń fún ní stress, ẹ lọ sí another channel. The volume is very good. I'm using a good network. It's quite expensive, and I don't want to be distracted in the comment section. If you are having difficulty listening and hearing, make sure you find yourself somewhere else. Ó ti fẹ́ dàrú ní Nàìjíríà ní state kan tó ń pè ní Osun state. Ọmọ bàbá olówó ti bínú tán.
At this point, this nigga is fucked, bro. And if you don't go mad for mad, they won't go for mad. We're mad. You're mad. We're mad.
Okay.
Think you're crazy,
All right.
Crazy, motherfucker. What's up?
Hey.
Pull up. What the fuck?
Tó bá jẹ́ mi ni mò ń lo fọ́ọ̀kì nísìn, àwọn kan máa ní ká má lò ó, ọmọ olówó ni. Only you think you are mad. Ó dà pé fóònù yìí mo rò pé Instagram àti padà ni, but I think my Instagram is not back yet. So I picked this up just as I was about to start the live. I saw it and I'm like, ọmọ bàbá olówó ti bínú, kí ló ń fà á, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? I don't know, but there is danger in Osun State as I speak to you right now, and there is firepower. Ó ti fi para wọn tán níbẹ̀ yẹn. I don't know. Èmi bá wọn gbé síta ni. Osun State Commissioner Davido ránṣẹ́ sí, ó ní you are mad, ó náà máa lè nìyẹn. Mo ní kì í ṣe kankan náà. We are not the same. So I don't know which part of Commissioner for Police Muhammad Umar Abba Ọmọ Fulani in Osun State. Davido is saying he's mad. Ọmọ Fulani ó ti dàrú tán pátápátá. You see, that is the Fulani police officer in Yoruba land threatening Davido. So Davido ti bínú tán. Davido, you crazy, motherfucker. Pull up. We're gonna fuck you up. You think I'm joking? I swear to God, you are madder than you. At this point, this nigga is fucked up, man. If you're mad for mad, you think we are mad? You think you're crazy? You motherfucker. What's up? We're gonna fuck you up, man. You're madder than you. Davido ti bínú tán. Davido, ṣé àgbóhùn sókè? Just say, Davido ní sùúrù. All you need to just say, Yoruba nation no going back. You motherfucker. You think you can fuck us up? You Fulani man, a commissioner for police in Osun State, you're gonna fuck us up? We're gonna fuck you up as well, man. Ìgboro ti dàrú 2025, oh my heart. At this point, you think you are mad? We're gonna go. You nigga, you think? Ta ló ń bá sọ̀rọ̀? Ọmọ Fúlàní ló ń bá sọ̀rọ̀. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ l'Osun State? Èmi láwọn ọ̀pọ̀ ni wọ́n ti Fúlàní ti pa wọ́n tán níbẹ̀. Police commissioner, the Fulani man. Money, we are not the same. If he was a Yoruba policeman in a Yoruba country, they will treat the state properly. They will treat the local government properly. They will respect the Emoto in Lagos State. DSS is the National Lagos House of Assembly. Everywhere is hot. This year, 2025, Emma forward and Shirayini. Ọmọ bàbá olówó ti bínú tán. Tọ́mọ bàbá, Emma káwọn dẹ̀ lówó lọ ẹ̀wò nísìn. Ta ló máa donate àwa ní ìdòwò gidi. Irú òun ní sí Davido ní ìdòwò. Kò ní ìdòwò, owó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. So only at this point, you think you nigga you're mad? We're gonna tell you we are mad. We show you mad for madness. Iṣẹ́ wa fún a máa lọ gba Davido káwọn ní lọ kọ anthem wa. Iṣẹ́ wa fún. Oh, it is share. Share now. At this point, Davido ti bínú tán. Iṣẹ́ wa fún lẹ́wà, orílẹ̀ ibi wa, kàgbéga, kàgbéga, kàgbéga fàlérí. Ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé bá ti bẹ̀rù làbọ̀ mọ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká jọlá. Ìṣọ̀kan àtòmìnira ní kẹjẹ ká máa lépa. Ìtẹ̀síwájú fọ́pọ̀ ire àtòhun tó dára. Ọmọ Oòduà dìde bọ́ sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ. Ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. Àwa ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. Ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. Why is Davido saying that? Mr. Commissioner, respect the rule of law. You are not madder or crazier than us. Make we kuku mad. Man, Mount Walai to KRF. Who knows the meaning of KRF? I will post you every day, everywhere. Mr. Man, try me. Fucker. Davido don't para. Davido don't para. Money Nigeria. Umar lano gbẹ̀yìn. Ẹ̀yin yá wa, ẹ má dákẹ́ àdúrà o. Bí ọkọ ẹ̀ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́yọ̀ náà fi gbà náà wọlé fún wa. Àìtí mọ̀ bí tó fi gbà wọlé. Àwọn ọ̀tẹ̀ tí jáde rally everywhere don dey mad. Davido don dey mad. Gbọ́wọ́lé share button. Ọmọ bá mi fa account number síta. I need the cash. Ṣé rí media yàtọ̀ sí blogger. Blogger ń dúró de owó YouTube. Àwọn ò need láti dúró de yẹn because we need capital cash to operate. So please, let's dip our hands and support this organization. There is a lot that needs to be done, and there's still I got a call from Igbo Iron Lady, and when they gave me the price of their logistics just to move to Ekiti, Moniro, if you is 480,000 just to move people from Ogun State and access to Ekiti for the burial. The burial is coming up in just a few days more. And you can imagine, many people like that are reaching out to us. They're not asking me to give them all the money, but they expect us to support them. And we also have the rally coming up. So, and I'm sure you all know that this platform, as I always say, is fully dedicated, ready to help, to enhance, to educate, to promote, to give the Yoruba people the liberation that they want, plus the others. But this particular channel, KOIKIMEDIA, is fully ready. But the only problem we are lacking is cash. We do not have the resources to be able to do many things that we want to do. And time is not really on our side. Let me not mention names, but let's just go straight into the conversation. But I will pick some of your comments, and I'll also appreciate every single one of us. Mokian staff work. Let's listen to Davido. Kilo party Davido Tibino. Why is Davido upset? Mr. Umar, Abba, Osun State Commissioner, you are a disgrace to your children. Ha! Are they going to arrest Davido? Will Davido be charged for insulting the Commissioner for Police? Or will he go scot-free? I hope it's going to be the rule of law for everybody. So they're already pushing my account details on the comment section on all our platforms. Okwe, Lofisori, Facebook, on the other side. They're putting it on YouTube. I'm not, we really need money, and the time is not really there for me. Please, my first bank account is still working. My Twitter space is not coming up. Yes, let's start it again. I'm why. Let's start it again. Something doesn't seem, cannot retrieve. I don't know why. So let's end it and start it again. The Yoruba people are going home. And Babakito promised us that we are going home, and KOIKIMEDIA is ready to work tirelessly. Most of it by 2025. Elogba broadcast me last year. I said 2025. We are ready to relocate down. I will not say more than that. We are ready to relocate back down to prepare. That is how serious some of us are. At least 5 people have returned back officially. Not me, because I'm going back to London within the next couple of days. But 5 people have relocated back from abroad. And when I mean abroad, even African country is abroad. I'm trying to get the Twitter space back on. I don't know why we're finding it difficult to press that button. I don't know why it should be like this. It shouldn't be like that. Umar, anytime. The weather is calm, it's very warm. Let me appreciate the president of Benin Republic, Patrick Stallone. Quite a lot he has done to this country, and we are grateful. Benin is part of the 25 destinations in the world, where people want to visit in 2025. I am currently on a visit there, even though we are family, because Yoruba born in Bibai, and we know the history. So let's quickly just crack this on. We'll come back to the video in a minute. But while we are doing that, let me say thank you so much to everyone that I say, Koiki, we will not leave you alone. We will be there. Some of you will not be able to come back home. Leave that to some of us. And you're not worried. If you can make it back home for the burial, please do so. If you cannot make it back home, that's fine. Whatever your stand in this Yoruba struggle, everybody has a role to play. I am just playing mine, and I will do everything possibly best to make sure that we succeed. That is the guarantee. I just spoke to Professor Akitoye. I will be with him tomorrow for his birthday. Baba is going to be 90. Diaspora arriving, I can tell you that. It's going to be a good gathering tomorrow. The Yoruba World Media will be transmitting live tomorrow, and we hope to give you many views as well. Fẹ̀yìntì Ewani abroad. Moki sister Doyin, Moki gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ takuntakun. Moki gbogbo àwọn ọmọ bàbá ní ilé àtàwọn tó wà ní diaspora. Moki pé Baba 20. Baba will be 90 tomorrow. Let's see if this Twitter will crack on again. I hope the internet is not on. That's why. I've just turned the internet on. That's why. See why we're struggling. They come up way Africa law. You know, your internet. Especially I have many phones, and sometimes I'm not using them. It's no point having them running when I'm not using them. But my main phone will not go. All right, let's see. Anyway, while that is coming on, it's coming up to, I keep mixing London and African time together. London is 5:12, while in Africa is 12 minutes past 6 p.m. local time. So let's go with this to start again. And as I said all the time, Yoruba nation struggle is a struggle that needs to be fought and won swiftly, so that we can be free forever. Nobody wants you to be free. The fact is that we are not going to fight, but we will get our country and we will get it swiftly. And I'm sure so let me come back here again, because we're still struggling to get our Twitter space on, and there is so much that needs to be covered this afternoon or this evening, depending on what time you're listening to me. Please share the program. That is the first key. That sharing is free. You don't have to pay me for that. Just help me to share and also invite others to join as well. So let's go with this, and I'll come back in a minute. So you can go in and come and prep. Bro. So let's go back. Let's go with this.
À ń fi àsìkò yìí ṣe ìkéde fún gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá lápapọ̀ láti gbáradì fún àwọn ìwọ́de tí ń bọ̀ lọ́nà nípa pàtàkì orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá nation àti wípé ìdí tí a fi gbọdọ̀ dá dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìpínlẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ìwọ́de yìí náà ni a máa ṣe káàkiri gbogbo ilẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjíire bí tí bàbá wa onímọ̀ ẹ̀rọ emeritus professor Adébánjí Akíntóyè yóò ṣe olùdarí rẹ̀. Ọdún 2025 yìí náà ni yóò bẹ̀rẹ̀, a sì máa kàn sí wa nípa oṣù àti gbogbo ohun tí a bá fẹ́ mọ̀. Olùkéde Ọláyọmí Kóìkì, agbẹnusọ fún olóyè Sunday Adéyẹmọ.
Gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá tó bá ń jẹ Yorùbá àtìkò yìí wọ́n láwọn ọ̀gbọ́ra mọ́ kí Fúlàní máa tí wa gbé wọ́n mọ jẹ oko wa kọ́ mọ dà wá láàbò.
Akọni lójó nínú gbogbo alẹ́ sílẹ̀ lọ́wọ́dún ogun, ọ̀hún náà ń pè dáadáa. Ọmọ ẹwẹ́ mú gbogbo olóòrùn oúnjẹ, bí wọ́n bá yọ ṣe níwájú ìgbò. Lẹ́lẹ́ ní wọ́n fẹ́, lẹ́lẹ́ ní wọ́n fẹ́, ìfẹ́ o.
Ẹja jáde, ẹ máa bọ̀ ń ta kí a ṣe ṣe kí ni o, kàtúyáyá kàtúyáyá. Let's come out and showcase ourselves.
Alright, we're good to go. Now we are back now, and I believe let's listen one more time.
À ń fi àsìkò yìí ṣe ìkéde fún gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá lápapọ̀ láti gbáradì fún àwọn ìwọ́de tí ń bọ̀ lọ́nà nípa pàtàkì orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá nation àti wípé ìdí tí a fi gbọdọ̀ dá dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìpínlẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ìwọ́de yìí náà ni a máa ṣe káàkiri gbogbo ilẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjíire bí tí bàbá wa onímọ̀ ẹ̀rọ emeritus professor Adébánjí Akíntóyè yóò ṣe olùdarí rẹ̀. Ọdún 2025 yìí náà ni yóò bẹ̀rẹ̀, a sì máa kàn sí wa nípa oṣù àti gbogbo ohun tí a bá fẹ́ mọ̀. Olùkéde Ọláyọmí Kóìkì, agbẹnusọ fún olóyè Sunday Adéyẹmọ.
Gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá tó bá ń jẹ Yorùbá àtìkò yìí wọ́n láwọn ọ̀gbọ́ra mọ́ kí Fúlàní máa tí wa gbé wọ́n mọ jẹ oko wa kọ́ mọ dà wá láàmú.
Sunday mi, ẹ pé gbogbo Sunday mi o. Àwọn ọmọ náà sì rí akọni nílé ẹgbẹ́ gbogbo Sunday mi. Akọni lójó nínú gbogbo alẹ́ sílẹ̀ lọ́wọ́dún ogun, ìwé lálágbára. Ọmọ ẹwẹ́ mọ́ gbogbo olóòrùn oúnjẹ, bí wọ́n bá yọ ṣe níwájú ìgbò. Àti yọ Yorùbá nation. akọni láàrin.
ẹja jáde ẹ máa bọ̀ ń ta ká ṣe kí ni o kàtúyáyá kàtúyáyá let's come out and showcase ourselves.
Ìgbòho òòṣà, owó bàbá dání. Ìgbòho òòṣà, that is the preparation for the rally, and I'm sure we're all getting ready. Let's listen one more time to the video.
At this point, these niggas is fucked, bro. And if you don't go mad for mad, they won't go for mad. We're mad. You're mad. We're mad too.
Okay.
I think you're crazy, Abby. We're crazy, motherfucker. What's up? Pull up. I'm gonna fuck you up. I swear to God on my life.
Hold on there, Davido. When you say you're gonna fuck him up, what do you mean by that? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀, Davido? Call me now, let's talk. Baby, ká sọ̀rọ̀ now. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ l'Osun State? Reach out to KOIKIMEDIA. Maybe this is the time for you to understand that Nigeria is not meant for you as well, Davido. Maybe this is the time that we all pull the plug and support the quest of the Yoruba people, and your voice will go a long way. Maybe it's time for you to understand the history behind Nigeria and stop fooling yourself that a Fulani man will not deal with you and your uncle in Osun State. They will deal with you. They will deal with you, even with all your wealth. So we went over the video. Ele don't say American English don't say. The only way you can be free and have a peaceful life in Osun State is for you to endorse officially a Yoruba quest to leave Nigeria, because there's nothing called Nigeria. Nigeria is a fraud that was put together by the British in 1914. You are a Yoruba man, and we expect you to now come out and understand that the politics of Abba and Amala, I know you are PDP, but it's not about APC or PDP. Fulani wants to take Osun State. Osun has the amount of gold that you can ever think of. They will make sure that you are dealt with. Talk about their Biden. So at this point, we are all going to be mad. So let me tell you what the video has been saying in the last few hours. Mr. Commissioner, Fulani man, called Umar, Abba, Commissioner of Police in Osun State, a Fulani man. A Fulani man brought from Fulani Futajalo to come and become Osun State Police Commissioner is now troubling Davido and his uncle. Is that not what we have been calling for? The injustice. Please. Quickly, share the program and invite others to do so. This is a very crucial time in the history of Yoruba people, and we're going to protect Davido. We will protect Davido from the hyenas of Fulanis, because they are ready now to attack and kill Davido. What if Davido by you? What if Davido? Happy birthday in advance to Professor Akintoye. Àwọn Fulani ti fẹ́ pa Davido because Davido ti gbóhùn síta báyìí. So Davido is also a target. Mo fọwọ́ sókè, mo kí grandma Fọláṣadé Òjó, mo kí gbogbo ẹni tẹ́tí darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Ẹ lọ sórí Twitter, ẹ bá mi ṣe, ẹ share, ẹ lọ sórí Facebook. Fulani ti fẹ́ bá wa pa Davido. They want to kill Davido Adeleke, an A-list celebrity. Ó ti fẹ́ pa o. Fulani ti gbógun ti Davido. Wọ́n náà máa pa Davido. Wọ́n náà máa pa Davido. Why? Because Davido kọ́ ló ní Osun State. Fulani ló ní Osun State. Davido ní, this is a Yoruba land. It might be in Nigeria, and we will make sure we all fuck ourselves up. So these are what Davido has been saying on his timeline. Money, this is the channel that you don't want to miss. Money, I will make sure that Davido mo yọ ẹ̀mí Nigeria kúrò lára. It is time now that Davido understand that Nigeria is a demon, and they will target him and they will destroy him just like they wanted to destroy Igboho. Davido needs to be careful. If I was Davido now, I would be extremely careful even returning to Nigeria, because it's now also a target by the Fulanis. This is what Igboho was talking about when they attacked and wanted to kill him, and we lost 2 personnel, 2 Yoruba man. Davido needs to be careful now. It's not the first time that Davido is talking about Nigeria, the injustice. He's talking again now, and the Fulani will say, no, Davido, you can't do that. We cannot allow, this is not the program I was bringing until I saw that Davido wanted to be killed, and I said, no, nobody will kill Davido in Yoruba land. The way you wanted to destroy Igbo, we will not allow you to destroy Davido. He might not believe in Yoruba nation, but maybe this is the time for him to take out his music and endorse Yoruba country officially. If not, Davido will be killed in Nigeria. They will make sure that Davido will be by the Fulanis will take him out. He needs to be very careful. You see why we are saying that we cannot be one, because how can you bring a Fulani man to become the commissioner for police in Osun State and expect justice to be served? So these are what Davido is saying. I am not the one saying it. You will hear what Davido is saying. Apart from the voice that you heard, that is the voice of Davido. It's not my voice. That is Davido saying, we will make sure that we deal with each other in this Osun State. Davido, there's no point trying to deal with them in Osun State. We need to deal with all the Fulanis and take back our land. That is what we should be talking about. Not, you can't deal with them in Osun State. They will run to Ogun State. They will run to other states. This is the time for Davido to officially come out and say it as it is. Nigeria has failed you. Not this kind of politics that you're playing. Is that the way I saw you when you went to vote in America? Nobody harassed you. Nobody intimidated you. And I believe that was your first official voting in America. So do you expect that the politics of Eba and Agbala and Ewedu and Begiri that you are playing in Osun State, especially with Fulani agenda that we have been talking about, that you refuse to talk about? Now you're coming out and complaining. Who are you complaining to? To Nigerians or to the Yoruba people? We will still be there to support you, because we were there to support many injustice, regardless of whether they believe in Yoruba nation or not. I will be there to make sure that Davido is not killed in Nigeria. Because if you buy Davido by, comment. The Fulani wants to take him out because he's now talking. This is what Davido says some few hours ago. Mr. Commissioner, respect the rule of law. Which rule of law are you talking about, Davido? Davido, tell me which rule of law. There has never been rule of law, because we saw how the NSAS ended. We saw how Oyigbo ended. We saw how they killed many people and wanted to kill Igbo. We saw that there has never been injustice and there's no rule of law. So stop talking about rule of law, Davido. You are well educated, you are well traveled, and you know what I'm talking about. Stop talking about rule of law. Shut! Davido. I will be there to make sure that nobody touch you. The end of Nigeria will officially come. Maybe from Davido. Because Davido Tibino. And it is time that Davido start connecting with all his wealthy millionaires abroad and telling them that his life is now in danger. Maybe he needs more protection from the American government. He needs to be very careful. Because the Fulanis do not forget. Mr. Commissioner, respect the rule of law. You are not madder or crazier than us. Davido, you don't have to be crazier and madder with these crazy people. All you need to do is to tell your uncle and say it as it is. Yoruba now must have their country, and you'll realize that nobody will be mad. Maybe this is the time for you to rise up and say it as it is, rather than fooling yourself that there's a rule of law and you are mad. You don't have to be mad. Nobody's mad. We are omoluabi, mad. Fulani don't feel crazy, don't feel balemo. And they will deal with every one of us from different angles. They are dealing with you from your own angle now. You think that because your uncle is the governor of Osun State, they cannot deal with you. They will deal with you. They will deal with your uncle. That is the job of Fulani. The job of Fulani is to make sure that every single one of us are dealt with. And maybe this is the time. This is the time that we need all to rise up and speak against the injustice that has attained to indigenous people, regardless of whether they are Igbo, they are Hausa, especially the Yorubas in Nigeria. Oh, le ri àṣeyọrí kankan ṣe nínú Nigeria, Davido. You will continue to be a superstar outside, but in Nigeria, they will disrespect you because each time you speak out, the Fulanis, and even some of those that you think are your good friends, will always call you and say, stop talking to like that because we want you to be proud of Nigeria. There's nothing called Nigeria. Nigeria was, maybe Davido, it's time for you to listen to one of my programs and understand that Nigeria was put together in British by 1914 fraudulent amalgamation. Mount Walai to KRF. Davido is using a code there. I don't know what KRF means. They never meaning KRF. What is the meaning of KRF? Because you're not in their music industry. So I don't know what Davido means by that. But Davido is saying that there's something called KRF. Only Walai. So Davido knows that he's dealing with the full animal because that's the reason why to say Walai. To buy Yoruba ni only call Walai. I will post you every day. Davido know Mama post every day. Do you know how many people have already caught this video? Do you know how many people have already transmitted this video? That is the kind of voice that we need right now. 811,000 on that particular write-up. But the video that the video has released has reached close to 1 million. That is the kind of voice that we need in Yoruba Nation. Money free advert. Lama agbada agba lowo Davido. Because Davido will have no choice and go into the studio and release a song and say Yoruba country must come quickly. We have been talking. Davido has been keeping quiet. Now Davido is talking about rule of law. Davido, like I said, there is nothing called rule of law. And you don't have to go mad with people that are already evil, that continue to buy many people and destroy Yoruba land and after our land. Everybody go on the share button and make sure you thumbs up and comment as quickly as possible. The end of Nigeria is getting closer and Davido is also going to play his own role. Only I will post you every day, Mr. Fulani man. Try me, fucker. The video the video of America. Fucker. Only try me. The video, don't let them try you. Just endorse Yoruba Nation and we push every one of them out. Just like Trump is pushing people out. And as sad as I am, 86 Nigerians will be returning back this evening from America, being what it is. I pray for them and I hope that they can quickly and swiftly understand that the end of Nigeria needs to come now. 86 from the news I picked up. 86 Nigerians that have been deported by Trump, illegal immigrants. This is the time for us to sit back. Tobani, you're lucky. You are in Yoruba land, you are not lucky. We need to push people out so that we can get our country as quickly as possible. He went again to say, Osun State, let all be mad. Who is the Osun State Commissioner? He's a full animal. He's a full animal. And I will remind every one of us on the particular video that I'm working on to bring up quickly, because this evening, this is not the program I wanted to bring. I have come out to come and raise money. I have come out to say if we can raise whatever X amount of money, because we really need your support. And I hope that we can do that maybe towards the end of the program. Because we need to raise money. So when I come towards the end of the program, we would, see how much we can raise so that it can be of benefit for my platform to work with. But somebody talked about exact problem that Davido is talking about right now. How many of you remember it? Can only guess. Somebody at some point stood out of many crazy senators and said it as it is. And say it as it is. Let's first give you the background of why Davido is upset. Davido being in Osun State. Osun State is on fire. Adeleke came out and said that the former governor wants to destabilize Osun State. You might be asking, because if they destabilize Osun State, it's a Yoruba land. We need to push everything out now. And this is what we have been saying for those of you, and then feel relaxed. 100 people watching, only a few have thumbs up so far. We are live on KOIKIMEDIA, we're live on the backup, we're live on multiple channels. Osun State Commissioner, a Fulani man, Mamadaruko, Commissioner for Police, Mohammed Umar Abba is the Commissioner for Police, a Fulani man. Davido says, let's all be mad. Only Mr. Umar, Otudaruko, we are going to mention your name. Who be you? This Ile Yoruba don't go by. Davido, bonus okay. Let them know that Ile Yoruba don't go by. You are not talking to people in Sokoto. You are defending your own territory. But it's just that it cannot work in Nigeria. That's all. And this is why we are talking about having our own independent country. I am PDP, I am APC. They are going to deal with everybody. Let Tinubu finish. You will see how Fulani will deal with you. Let Tinubu finish. That's if we give him the time to finish. We haven't got the time. That's why we need to come out and push out and demand our right. Nobody is coming out to destroy anything, but we are coming out to say, we need to go now, and we are going home. Mr. Umar Abba, Osun State Police Commissioner, you are a disgrace to your children. Kilo Kama Fulani. These are Fulani people. They don't care. They know that they are disgraced because look at how they pull us back for the last 64 years. I was watching Very Dark Man. He went to one of the universities. No water, so many universities. I don't think some of you understand the pain that some of us look at every day and say that before you finish university, you suffer like this. No water. How can they, when there's no light, how do you pump the water? So he's trying to get with the donation he has received. But some people will be struggling. Look at the money that you think Very Dark Man can come and fix every part of Nigeria. Yes, he can do his part, but that is just a tiny bit of salt. Went to university, a whole university, no light for the children to pump water. That is the kind of society that we have lived for 64 years. And you want us to continue. So Davido, this is the time for you to rise up and speak out more. I want to hear your voice more now. The injustice is not just for people in Osun State. The injustice has gone to people that are indigenous people. Let me repeat this again. Mr. Umar Abba, Osun State Police Commissioner, a Fulani man, you are a disgrace to your children. Game on, fucker. And that I have to say the way he says it, even though we will not use such a language. So most of our children, my children are currently on holiday this week as well. But it's the video that says it. Say, game on, fucker. All of us go mad together. Werey. Although I okay, Werey near you, a bomb bastard, the Fulani man, bomb bastard. The Yoruba man wants to destroy our local government. Which local government? The local government that is not functioning in the first place. Davido, the time has arrived for you to wake up from your sleep and your slumber that Nigeria is a demon that has killed innocent Nigerians for the last 64 years. I wanted the video surgery. I want to at this point. At this point, this nigga is fucked up. Mad for mad. We are mad. We are mad. You think you are crazy, eh? You motherfucker? Pull up. We're gonna fuck you up, I swear. I swear to God. You are madder than you. Hi, Allah. Allah.
And if you don't go mad for mad, they won't go for mad.
I like when Davido posts there. You are mad. We are mad as well. Davido, man, calls Jeko mad. You are not a mad man. You are a good man, a good husband to share with your children. Don't let these stupid people that doesn't understand how politics works. Let's push them out. Let's get Yoruba country. And this is what somebody in your state, Davido, Because you don't listen to KOIKIMEDIA. Ẹ sọ fún Davido pé kó jókòó kó tẹ̀ gbọ́ KOIKIMEDIA lẹ́ẹ̀kan. And you will probably change your mindset about that contraction you are calling Nigeria. Because that contraction will deal with you. Especially for what you have said now. Because they know that when Yoruba people come out to attack them, they will come back with force. So Davido, I beg you, only Mr. Commissioner, we die here. This is another update. Davido said, Mr. Commissioner, we go die here. Oh, I don't record that time. Oh, yeah, keep my recording it. Because some people don't get data. Everywhere is on fire in Osun State. Davido ti bínú tán. Ọmọ bàbá olówó. Ọmọ bàbá olówó ó ti bínú tán. We told Davido, we told you that this contraction called Nigeria is not for Yoruba people. It's for only Fulani people. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́n tí Davido sọ̀rọ̀. Only Mr. Commissioner, we die here. That one don't reach 279,000. I like the energy Davido is going this tonight. Davido, please don't stop. Don't stop. Keep firing. Firing. Everybody go shop breakfast. Last. Now everybody go shop breakfast. Shayo. If Omolowo ban complain by, Chori wa Matalaka. What's some be by? Matalaka. Matalaka le mi. Ori pe mo ntoro wo lórí social media. Matalaka. Omolowo complain. But the rule of law is not working in this country. Matalaka in Nigeria go work. Bomb bastard. Omani. Omolowo complain, but there is no rule of law. What in deal pẹ̀lú wọn ní Ọ̀ṣun state? Ìwọ tó lówó lọ́wọ́. Ẹlòmíì ò tí mo tó máa jẹ lálẹ́. Má lọ fọwọ́ gbọ́ mi dànù kí gbèsè gbẹ báyìí. Èmi àti sọ̀rọ̀ má lọ fọwọ́ gbá kọ́ọ̀pù kí má lọ fọ. We're not coming out to Nigeria go better. We go better. Anybody. Nigeria will be better. Andrew no shake out to Nigeria go survive. Nigeria go survive. Africa go. Yeah, Africa will survive. Benin Republic is surviving. Beautiful place. The rule of law in this country is amazing. Once again, thank you so much to the President Patrick Talon. Everybody is in order in this country called Benin Republic. The rule of law. We're coming back to that in a minute. But we are also going to need you to support this channel. Prayer. Emma send the video Baba Kokonsimi. I have seen it. And I'll just leave it for now without any comment on it. And I've had a chat with my boss, Igbowo, but we will not make any comment on it for now. Yeah, Baba to share to read this video, Kolano. We will not comment on it. But I've already spoken with my boss, Igbowo. We had a deep discussion around that video, but we are not going to respond and we are not going to comment. We will leave it like that. But can you come and send us any more? Would I keep going to sense or not? I just want to see the video, so.
At this point, this nigga is stuck. And if you don't go mad for mad, they won't go for mad. We're mad. You're mad. We're mad. I think you're crazy, Abby. We're crazy, motherfucker. What's up? Pull up. I'm gonna fuck you up. I swear to God on my life, bro. I swear to God. I'm mad at you.
Okay.
Because at this point,
Okay.
at this point, this niggas is stuck, bro. And if you don't go mad for mad, they won't go for mad. We're mad. You're mad. We're mad too.
Okay.
I think you're crazy, Abby. We're crazy, motherfucker. What's
Ah.
up? Pull up. I'm gonna fuck you up.
Davido.
I swear to God. I'm mad at you. Because at this point,
Why is Davido wants to be mad at the Fulani man? Now, let me give you the reason why this is all happening. When this man came out and told Nigerians that this country, Davido, you need to understand that this country does not deserve any one of us. It's a shit hole country. Maybe it's time for now for you to listen. Egbonti, the former senator of Osun State, that spoke about the fraudulent 1999 constitution called Nigerian Constitution. Senator Adeyeye fumes.
The credo of our republic. It says unity and faith, peace and progress. The truth is, whatever a man sows, the same will reap. And that goes for a family, that goes for a tribe, that goes for a nation, and that goes for a multinational republic such as Nigeria. When a nation or republic cannot keep faith with justice and with the truth, it will never achieve unity, it will never achieve peace, and it will never achieve progress. Mr. President, sir, one of us quoted from this constitution and went ahead to make prescription for how to move forward. I dare to tell this nation today that this is the problem. This constitution can never give us progress. This constitution can never give us peace.
Okay.
This constitution can never give us unity. And unfortunately, most of us in this National Assembly, we don't have the spine to face what we need to give this republic to have peace and progress. What do I mean? This constitution has 68 items. 68 on the exclusive list. This constitution has only 12 on the concurrent list. And those 12 are written so nebulously, so fraudulently, that you know that the intention is to even undermine those concurrent lists. That is why those who want unity and peace in Nigeria must first remember that the name of our republic is not just Nigeria. The formal name of this republic is Federal Republic of Nigeria. Unfortunately, we don't run a federalist system in Nigeria. Otherwise, what is so unique about all those things that are in the exclusive list? We used to have a parliamentary system, and then we wanted unity, we wanted peace, we wanted progress, and we therefore said we are going to go with a presidential system. Honestly, there are many presidential systems in the world that have peace and progress. I can't quarrel with that. But we must put in place the same safeguards that presidential system across the world put in place, so that you can have what it needs to run the society. In this chamber, we try to federalize the police system.
Now, I want us to, Davido, this is where I want you to listen to now. Davido, this is the reason why we are saying that Nigeria can never work. I want you to listen now to your former senator in Osun State. Davido, the problem that you are facing now with this Fulani man, call your police commissioner, that you said, and I quote, Mr. Commissioner, respect the rule of law. You are not madder or crazier than us. Make we kuku mad. Men Mount Walai to KRF. I will post you every day, everywhere, Mr. Man. Try me, fucker. You also went further to say, Osun State Commissioner, let's all be mad. But there is something I want you to listen now to, Davido. The breakup of Nigeria is the solution to all your problems. And you need to understand that you are not a child, you are an adult. You went further to say, Mr. Umar, Abba, Osun State Commissioner, you are a disgrace to your children. Game on, fucker. All of us go mad together, Werey. Your latest one you say, that I've just picked up, Osun State Commissioner, let all be mad, walai. Davido, the solution that your former senator could not resolve because the 1999 Constitution is a fraud. And what you are about to listen to now was something that the former senator of Osun State, he is from Osun State, that particular state that you are fighting for now. The injustice is not just for Osun State, the injustice goes to every Yoruba land. Nigeria is sitting on the keg of gunpowder. And how soon this powder will be released is subject to whether Davido will go more madder. Because I don't know what Davido has got in plan. But Davido has put his foot in the legs of OTF. I don't know how to put that together. But Davido ti lọ tọwọ́ bọ Fulani lẹ́nu, Fulani lẹ fi gé jẹ. So over the cat and mouse, Davido has come out, and I don't expect him to come and apologize, because injustice is taking place in Osun State, and this injustice was mentioned. But before we play that injustice, I just want us to listen again to Davido. As Davido continues to boil, I don't know which part of the world he is right now. He has a private jet, it could be anywhere. But wherever you are, Davido, you need to listen to this broadcast. Ever make me broadcast, you don't know Davido. That this, your energy that you are using around, you need to channel it so that we can face it squarely together and dissolve Nigeria and let everybody go their separate ways. The future will be bright for you, your family, and myself and my family. But if you think that you will be in Nigeria, the future will be bleak, because the Fulanis have more. Davido must listen to this broadcast. Very, very important. That the fight that you are pushing for in Osun State is not just in Osun State. This fight is going on across Yoruba land. The injustice. Remember that it is 10 years state that they killed Lagbaja. You never said anything, Davido. You kept quiet. You kept quiet when Lagbaja was killed in Osun State. The chief of staff was killed by Fulani. Odake Osoro. Odake Osoro. So why are you now becoming more madder?
Because at this point, this niggas is fucked, bro. And if you don't go mad for mad, they won't go for mad. We're mad. You're mad. We're mad. I think you're crazy, Abby. We're crazy, motherfucker. What's up? Pull up. Fuck you.
Davido, when you say you should pull up, remember that the Fulani agenda is real. They are already in your state, and they are already in Lagos State, because we had the Arewa. I will remind you, Arewa told us that they will secure Lagos State on our behalf. So Fulani are everywhere. Arewa promised Lagos State government that we are committed to keeping bandits out. Awusa Fulani leaders, Nigerian Tribune, dated February 8, 2025. I don't think Davido knows what is going on in Yoruba land. You think it's about politics. You are thinking it's politics, while our life is all in danger. You are thinking it's politics. You think you have security with these Fulanis. So Davido, this is the time for you to rise up now and use all your network and liberate your people before it is too late. Because you cannot liberate Osun State alone. We need to liberate the whole of Yoruba land. So go ahead and finish what you want to say before we go and play former Senator Adeyeye. Same your state. This your state is the one that maybe Omalano, Yoruba nation campaigners. Ẹ̀yin yàtọ̀ ìgbàdúrà ẹ máa gbàdúrà lọ wọ́n máa bára wọn jà ní àwa kọ́ ni pé rally wa kàbọ̀tà bàbá ti lu aago gbóhùn sókè Davido kí ló sọ I swear to God oh Davido lie I'm madder than you Davido I don't know what you mean by your mother don't let this Fulani push you more than what they can push you you gotta be very careful you gotta be very very careful. Because we don't want them to tag you as terrorists, just as they wanted to do with Igboho. So you've got to be extremely careful with these Fulanis. They came to Igboho's house. You are aware, you know that. You saw it in the news, you saw the video. You didn't say nothing in the video. You kept quiet. You did not use your influence to speak out. And I will not say more because I know, you know. I'll leave that for the future. Oh, sorrow now, Davido. Oh, sorrow. Now, what has Igboho done that is outside? You did not speak on his behalf. You kept quiet. Now you are talking about Osun State. That's not fair, Davido. If you're gonna fight, you fight it finish. So why you are saying that you're gonna lie, you're gonna fuck you up? Who do you want to fuck up? The Fulanis? You think that this commissioner for police is the only one that you want to fuck up? There are many of them across in Yoruba land. So you better be prepared and understand what you have just put your foot in. Igboho attempted it, they almost killed him. So you never know the video. Who brought the video? Because the video life now is a threat by the Fulanis. When Igboho came out and said that Fulani must vacate Igogon for the atrocities against humanity of the Yoruba people, killing many people, kidnap the king's son, pay ransom, kill Aborode, they become a demon. Igboho gave them a 7 days ultimatum. I don't know how many days you are telling this police commissioner, but prepare for war, Davido. And I hope you know what you have already put yourself into. So prepare. And I hope they're not going to put you as a wanted man now. I don't know. Because all these, your rhetorics, is going viral. It's going viral. All over the world is going viral. I can see the energy. If you type the video now on Google, right now as I speak to you, it is extremely hot. I've just pushed the video's name out there on Google. And right as I went to the news section, these are the headlines. A freak, 57 minutes ago, Davido importó contre le commissaire de police de Osun. Àwọn ará France, àwọn náà ti gbé news. Davido ló sọ̀rọ̀, ṣèbí Koiki lẹ́gbọ́. Ẹ̀gbọ́ Koiki náà, ẹ̀dìgbọ́ Davido. Ẹ̀rí pé Ọlọ́run ti ń bless ìpọ́tà wa. Ìtawà kan ní ìsinmi pé ẹ fáwa ní owó káwa fi produce, ká fi prepare ibi tó kù sí. Torí Davido ti bá wa push ọ̀nà kan lọ báyìí. Nǹkan máa laná ní Nàìjíríà. They would come for Davido. Wọ́n máa attack Davido, but we will be there and we will stand shoulder to shoulder with him. Whether he believes in Yoruba nation or not, Ọmọ Yoruba ni, we will stand with him. We will stand with Davido. I will use my media to make sure that we protect him from the danger of the Fulanis. Because he has spoken of rule of law that he will never get in Osun State, not to talk about Nigeria. Tribunal Osun local government crisis. Respect the rule of law. Davido tells police commissioner. Which rule of law? Daily Post. You are a disgrace. Davido blasts Osun State Commissioner as clashes led to death of the sacked local government chairman in Kontin Bonobo. Post Nigeria. We are madder than you. Davido slams Osun State Commissioner of Police in an ex-rant. Vanguard. Davido drags Osun State Police Commissioner over local government crisis. Sarah reporter, respect rule of law or we all die. Yeah, I like that particular one. Ìyẹn lèmi like. Davido ní gbogbo wa máa kú síbí báyìí. Èmi ò ní bá kú síbẹ̀ o. Torí òun ló mọ tó gbé, òun ló mọ tó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Àwọn ò ní kúkú ọ̀wọ́ọ̀wọ̀. Ẹ bá mi pín program yìí kó dọ́dọ̀ Davido. Àsìkò tó tí Davido gbọ́dọ̀ dìde fún ìran rẹ̀. Àsìkò tó kò gbọ́dọ̀ sọ tó wà lẹ́mìí ẹ̀ tó jáde. Ìtọ́nà bá ń rán ẹni kó sọ síta nísìn Davido. Don't hide it anymore because of your uncle or because what you might lose across the world. You will far better as a Yoruba artist than you are being. Ìràwẹ́ Mama Tonsini Davido. You must come out now and defend every part of Yoruba land. You can do it. Mo sọ fún yín pé we will not use weapon. Yorùbá ló ní ọgbọ́n lórí, ló ní ìmọ̀, ló ní strategy. Ẹ̀yẹn support KOIKIMEDIA níbi tó kù sí. You are okay. I think that's about it on the video so far. I like that one that says respect the rule of law or we all die here. Gbogbo a máa kú síbí báyìí ni. So Davido is ready to die because there's no rule of law in Nigeria. The same rule of law that this man talked about. Now let's go back to that video when Senator Adeyeye was speaking at the Red Chamber some many years ago. He spoke, but Fulani in the chamber were all looking at him and say, another coward, another bastard Yoruba man talking. That is what I do in the Red Chamber, especially when Yoruba people stand up and speak. But what are you talking about? Which state police? When was I telling everybody about state police? Sunday broadcast. Most of we talked about state police. Hello, broadcast. It's a 5 hours broadcast, and I hope you don't share the program, you don't watch it. Abi, we're looking for miracle. This is where the miracle is going to come out from. Yoruba country. In Jesus' name, inshallah. You will sleep and wake up one day in Yoruba land. Country officially. Bomboni. Bones okay. Bye bye. Kill us also.
This came back. We failed. We failed because we gave someone the courage.
Only we failed. We failed in this Red Chamber, and they are still failing. That Davido is coming out to say there's rule of law, that there's no rule of law. Davido, where are you going to find rule of law? In that contraction, in that shithole country, in that country that has made our life miserable. You will never, 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 never. And you say, game on. Fuck. I don't want to be using that. I'll just say, game on F. All of us go mad. Davido lo sobe. It's not the game of PS6 or PS5. Davido is speaking out and is speaking out on behalf of Yoruba people. Only game on man, game on man, game on man. Davido say game on man. Teba ni eni owo, òun náà ní owó lọ́wọ́. Davido ní shepe owó lọ́wọ́. And I know what you are thinking. Òun lówó lọ́wọ́, ó lè ra nǹkan. Only game on man, Fulani. Game on man. Davido má jẹ́ kó pa ẹ́ ṣáà tètè pariwo Yorùbá to support as Yoruba people, because they will come for you just as they did for Igboho. They were ready to kill Igboho. Ọlọ́run ló yọ Igboho ọ̀pá tán. The 1st of July, Davido, you refuse to speak out. Ó ti pọ́dún mẹ́ta. I am sitting and waiting that one day you will just say something about Igboho, but you have kept quiet. But I will leave that. Ó ń ṣọmọ kékeré o, Davido. Ó kì í ṣọmọ kékeré, àgbàlagbà nìyẹn, balẹ̀lẹ̀ nìyẹn. You are controlling millions of dollars, but yet you refuse to speak out when they attack Igboho. Do you expect Igboho to come out now and support you on this? I sent your video to Igboho already, but I didn't have enough time to speak to him before I come live. I will do so after the broadcast. ṣé kí Ìgbòho jáde nísìnyí kó sọ̀rọ̀ on your behalf but ìwọ sọ̀rọ̀ nígbà tó mú Ìgbòho náà ó sọ̀rọ̀ nígbà tó fẹ́ pa Ìgbòho ó dákẹ́ ni Davido ó dákẹ́ kó dà ó lè sọ pé ṣé ká lanu ká fọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ irọ́ àwọn ń gbé ọ̀rọ̀ sábẹ́ ẹkùn ni ó dákẹ́ àbí aláyé ló dákẹ́ fún òfin protect image nísìnyí image ti ń fọ́ lórí social media nísìnyí tó ń sọ pé Davido ọkọ̀ ṣí ọmọ ó ti fọ́ gbogbo social media ó ti dàgbà Yoruba Davido ó sọ̀rọ̀ nígbà tó mú Ìgbòho ó dákẹ́ ìwọ náà sọ̀rọ̀ nísìn ṣé kí Ìgbòho jáde nísìn lórí TikTok kó sọ̀rọ̀ kó bẹ sọ fún Fúlàní pé tẹ́ bá pa Davido gbòyìn pátá lẹ́ máa jẹ gbá ẹni pé mo twist ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn torí yẹn láwọn ọ̀nà court and nobody should use my video and tag it on any name or any brand or any title. I will pull it down. Èmi ni mo ní video mi. You must respect my video and I always say credit my video. I'm not asking you to give me money, but a God of credit, this video belongs to KOIKIMEDIA. Èmi ni mo ní video mi. You credit my video and say this video belongs to KOIKIMEDIA so that people know that this video, I didn't make it for you. I was making this video for myself. Ṣé kí n pe Ìgbòho ṣàníṣìn pé wọ́n ti fẹ́ pa Davido kí la máa ṣe sí bàbá mi? I will do that after the program and we see what happen after that. But for now, jáde náà. Ìwọ dákẹ́ nígbà tó fẹ́ pa Ìgbòho, ó dákẹ́. You have the influence, you have everything, but you refuse because you are protecting your brand. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́n tí bàbá ìsọ̀kan délẹ̀. Mo fẹ́ kọ́ pé òun kan délẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan ni. Yẹn mo ṣe slow down. I love the call of the Azan, Yoruba people in Benin Republic. Love their Islam and love their culture. Christian in Benin Republic love their Christianity, love their culture. Mo kí gbogbo yín ará Benin Republic ní gbogbo bí tẹ́ bá wà ní Sake ní Uda ní Kotonu ní Port Novo ní Àjàṣẹ́ ní Kobe. Mo kí gbogbo ọmọ Benin Republic. Mo tún kí ẹlẹ́ǹkan sí President Patrick Talon. I will not go anywhere to say more than what I want to say. The band logo ni jáde lẹ́nu mi. But more development keeps coming up since I've arrived, especially what has transpired in 3 years that I left Igboho that was captured there and almost Fulani want to take him back. But I will leave that. But my book, tí bá ti kọ̀wé tá bá gba Yoruba Nation, ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ kàwé yẹn. Yoruba Nation no going back. Kí ló ṣe Twitter wa tó lọ? What happened to our Twitter? We just lost our Twitter now. Or what's going on there? Yoruba Nation yìí ti gbogbo wa ni kò máa gbọ́dọ̀ bá. Davido ti bínú tán ẹ̀yin ará mi. Davido don go mad. Davido don go mad on the commissioner for police, a Fulani man, Omali. We told you that Fulani doesn't have any respect for Yoruba people. Davido thinks because his uncle is a governor in Osun State, he thinks that they care about. So after a few minutes, we will then come out of this Davido and we'll continue our own program. But if I'm so Davido, go with the first hour of this broadcast, especially for him. We'll be there.
The tenacity of purpose and the vision and the understanding of what is making nations across the world to work.
Okay. A man from Otukpo, you go and bring a man that doesn't understand jack shit about Yoruba land as a police commissioner. In Toshele, in Osun State, listen here. If we have a Yoruba country, he will be a Yoruba policeman. And they will respect the rule of law. You expect a Fulani man to respect full rule. Did Buhari respect full rule of law, Davido? When they wanted to kill Igboho, did President Muhammadu Buhari respect rule of law? Abe tí ń dùn ẹ̀ ó gbọ́ náà, ó gbọ́ nígbà tó fẹ́ pa Igboho náà, ó dákẹ́. Wọ́n wò pé yà, àbí? Davido, ó dákẹ́ náà, ó sọ̀rọ̀. Ó ṣàmọ̀ ègbò àbí ó dákẹ́ torí pé kò dábẹ́ After 3 years, Fulani no one deep pẹ̀lú wọn nísìn. Fulani one deep pẹ̀lú wọn náà nísìn. So kí ló Davido so kí la máa ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ báyìí. Davido kí la fẹ́ ṣe sí ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀, kí la bá la ṣe fi yanjú ẹ̀, because àwọn ń pariwo Yorùbá nation, wọ́n sì ń pariwo one Nigeria, ó dẹ̀ ń fẹ́ rule of law nínú Nigeria, ó lè rí rule of law nínú Nigeria, kò possible. Láti bọ́ síbo. Who is going to give you the rule of law? You say respect rule of law. You are talking to a Fulani man to respect the rule of law. President Muhammadu Buhari refused to respect rule of law. He called the Igbo the red cycle, that he would deal with them just like they dealt with them during the Biafra war, even though we know that many countries fought on behalf of Nigeria that time. Moki Bubomo Yoruba Lenkosi. Yoruba nation not going back, we're still on the right track. Just say it as it is, Davido. Nigeria is no longer visibly working for Yoruba people, visibly working for Hausa people. It's not working for any single one of us. Let me read comment. Comment is in what it is. Triple DRS says the table is turning on politicians' family. When CSI was talking, they were after his life. Now the family of politicians can feel the heat that CSI felt. This man said Yoruba intend to free themselves from the born to rule through Yoruba self-determination, freedom and prosperity. And we are not terrorists, and we are not people that wants to destroy Yoruba land. We are the people that wants to liberate ourselves from the shackles of this messed up country. Werey says the language of the cow, citizens on Yoruba land, ni Iruopo ati Mujemuje. Pastor Mo say, we are supposed to be having local people as our policemen, not foreigners, which is true. You will listen now in a minute. Pastor Mo went further to say, he must be one of those repentant Boko Haram put by Fulani to become police commissioner and threatening Davido, threatening Yoruba people in Osun State, threatening the local government in Osun State, and you expect us to keep quiet. Davido, KOIKIMEDIA will be there to shout on your behalf. I know you have your own voice, but we will also be here with our little voice. What is to say ISWAP, Boko Haram, Lakaruwa, Caliphate Emir, a creation of Fulanis, citizen Hausa affairs and foreigners to Yoruba land. Self-determination is the solution to all this matter. Enough is enough. The time that everybody allow Nigeria to dissolve for peace to reign. Because Davido is now saying that peace will not reign. We're gonna F all you America. Was
the DPO in local government when I was chairman?
How can you bring somebody that is a non-indigenous people, a non-Yoruba man, and bring him into Osun State and expect rule of law? Davido, stop talking like that, man, Davido. When Senator Adeyeye was saying, you go and bring somebody from Okuto and bring him to Osun State, and you expect rule of law, you expect rule of law, you expect rule of law. How do you get this rule of law? Ṣé pé Ọlọ́run bless bọ́tà wa, a sọ fún Davido, a sọ fún gbogbo wọn. Tí rí kankan, ẹ jẹ́ kí Tinubu ṣe tán, tá bá fún láyè. Ẹ wá rí bó ṣe máa deal pẹ̀lú gbogbo wa. Àti Davido, àtẹ̀ntó Davido, àtẹ̀ntó Davido, everybody will be dealt with. The end of Yoruba must come. Dahomey Moses very disgraced, and it is an insult to democracy practicing location 9. Yoruba nation is the only solution. Let's fight it out now. How many people knows Prophet Adebayo? The way Prophet Adebayo speaks is just the same. Let's listen to him. He says he's agitating for Biafra and he's not scared of that to say it. But many pastors in Yoruba land today cannot come out and say they are supporting Yoruba nation. Because they do not want to lose out on many things. So if you are waiting for one pastor to come and tell us that Nigeria will not break up. You better watch out those pastors. They have something in it for you. Nǹkan kan wà níbẹ̀. Ẹgbọ́n kan tí arákùnrin sọ, mo fẹ́ kakọ̀ mo pointer jáde níbẹ̀ ni. That's the reason why a ṣe gbé wá pé kele gbọ́. Ẹgbọ́n kan tó sọ.
Works together for good. Not even, there's nothing that the Bible says except this. Everything.
Ẹlòmíì tó bá ní ṣé òun ṣe Yorùbá nation? A ní òun ṣe Yorùbá nation náà. Ayé ń já, kò fẹ́ kẹ́nìkan kan mọ̀ pé òun ṣe Yorùbá nation. Àyà wọn ń já. Kò fẹ́ jẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ má bínú ẹ̀tẹ̀ wà lórí YouTube wa àmọ́ tó ṣẹlẹ̀, bounce in and out. But I think it's stable because I can watch myself on the screen. Are you doing Yoruba nation? No, I'm not doing Yoruba nation. Are you doing Biafra? No, we are not doing Biafra. Because we are scared of our life. And that is where we move to the next part of my discussion, which is my visit to Amazon statue in Benin Republic yesterday. I'm going to use this now to get into that section and ask, are we cowards? I know we are not, but Kilomba Waleru, why are we scared? You don't want anybody to know you're a true campaigner for Yoruba nation. For
your own good. May you receive that good in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
So that is all about God's character. You must also learn how to overcome your doubt and your fear.
You must also, your doubt, Elomi, ó ṣe Yoruba nation, ó ṣì ní doubt pé ó máa bọ́ sí. Ṣé Yoruba nation yẹn máa bọ́ sí? Tó bá bọ́ sí ta ló máa ṣe? Tó máa bọ́ sí ṣé Peter Pabiodun ló máa ṣe? Ṣáwọn àwọn politician yẹn náà ló máa ṣe? We are in doubt. Àwọn tó believe in it is okay, but ìwọ tó believe o tún doubt. Ẹ̀gbọ́n kan tí bàbá yìí sọ sẹ́yìn.
The doubt and the fear is great.
The doubt and the fear, ìbẹ̀rù. Koiki ẹ pé gbowó, ẹ pé gbowó, ẹ pé gbowó. The fear. Okay, tẹ́ bá mọ̀ pé ẹ ń bẹ̀rù, how many diaspora can come home and go with Igbowo back to Nigeria? Kakuku jọ lọ́lé, kó má jẹ́ pé gbowó nìkan. How many people can do that? This is a sacrifice. We want to sacrifice and get our land. But Igbowo doesn't have to go to Nigeria on his own. How many of us are ready to travel with him back to Nigeria at the point that he says he wants to go back? How many of us? 2 years ago, I said that can we all meet at the particular airport, wherever you are? Not that you say somebody should be going. We will all meet and we travel on the same airline and see what happens when we land in Lagos State. Interesting. But we are doubtful people. We are fearful people. Ìbẹ̀rù. Ẹlòmíì akọ̀rí headline. Wọ́n ti release video kan lánàá nísìnyí. Hey, Koiki, ṣé ti gbọ́? Koiki, ṣé ti gbọ́? Okay, a ti gbọ́. And what next? Ìtí Ìgbòho máa ṣe ó mọ̀, òun nìkan ló mọ̀, kò dẹ̀ ní láti sọ fún mi gan. Ọlọ́run àdarí ẹ̀mí ẹ̀. I don't need to know what he wants to do. But one thing is, I will be there with him shoulder to shoulder to the end. That is something that I've promised him and I've promised myself and I've told my wives and my children and my mom. Tí Ìgbòho bá náà lọ Nigeria, I will go with him. And I don't want anybody to come and say, come out of Nigeria. Keep that doubt and the fear to yourself. Ẹ fi wá sílẹ̀. Má fi ìbẹ̀rù tí kẹ́ fi kó bá wa. That's exactly what this man of God is talking about. Fearful people we are. If we don't move and do what we need to do. Then buy a ticket. African country, let's all move together and go with Igboho. And let's see whatever they want to do with us. Egun wà nínú ìgbàlẹ̀ tó ń rẹjú lọ́wọ́ òun lọ́rọ̀ gbogbo wa nígbà tásìkò bá tó egun á jáde Ìgbòho má wálé o, Ìgbòho Kóìkì sọ fún Ìgbòho kó má wálé o. How do you expect somebody's mother to die and you expect him to stay abroad and they'll be burying him and they'll put it on Zoom? Àwọn kan tẹ̀ ní Kóìkì jẹ́ kí Ìgbòho máa wò lórí Zoom. Ìyá tó tẹ̀jẹ̀ sí lórí. Ìyá tó ta ẹ̀jẹ̀ sí lórí ó kú nítorí ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation. Ẹ tún wá sọ fún ọmọ ẹ̀ àbí à ń sọ fún ọmọ ẹ̀ pé kó má wálé wá sí yẹ́ ẹ̀. Terrorists dẹ̀ ń rìn káàkiri, Gumi ń lọ káàkiri wọ́n mú. Repentant Boko Haram 800 ní Tinubu ṣe fi sílẹ̀ because we're gonna start talking about Tinubu now. Tẹ́lẹ̀ la máa ń pariwo Buhari. Tinubu has released 800 Boko Haram integrated back into the society. Any little thing you get fearful, especially táwọn kan bá jáde tán sọ̀rọ̀ and we're not going to respond to anything like said. I have spoken to Chief on that and we have nothing to respond to. And I will control myself not to respond to that. But nobody put us in fear and doubt. Tẹ́yìn bá ń bẹ̀rù kẹ́ máa bẹ̀rù, àwọ̀ bẹ̀rù. Ẹni tó bá ń bẹ̀rù ẹ wálé kájọ tẹ̀lé Ìgbòho lọ sílé tó bá tásìkò bá tó. Tí Ìgbòho bá náà ń lọlé kájọ lọlé pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Kọ́kọ́ mú gbogbo wa kó arrest wa if that is what they're going to do. But for us to listen to somebody and say, no, these are the kind of man of God that we need. Those ones that are bold enough, like Prophet Adebayo. I don't have to know him. I don't have to speak to him. Prophet Adebayo, DSS, he will still say the same thing. I will do the same thing as well. Nothing will shake me. Keep that doubt and the fear to yourself and leave us alone. The program is any program on social media. This is the platform that will be the last man standing on this journey. And I will stand shoulder to shoulder with you. That is the fact. I told him that. That brought that my joke by Yoruba nation. Sorry, social media láti máa gba Yorùbá nation. Ẹgbọ́n nǹkan tí bàbá yìí sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Wọ́n tún rí wọ́n yẹn padà. Kẹ farabalẹ̀ kẹ gbọ́n nǹkan tó sọ. Ogun ò tí ì dé gan. Tèmi Davido ló ń gbó. Ó náà fẹ́ gbógun. Ó ní ó dà. Wọ́n fẹ́ máa lo èdè yẹn ní because mo mọ̀ fún àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké àwọn ọmọ mi wà nílé tán wo program yìí. Àwọn ọ̀dẹ̀ láìka máa sọ̀rọ̀ àlùfànṣá. Ní àkọ́ má dẹ́rù bà wá. Ẹ má fi ìbẹ̀rù sí wa lọ́kàn. Kí wòlíì kankan má jáde kó má fi ìbẹ̀rù kankan sí wa lọ́kàn. Irú àwọn orí tèmi fún agbọ́ ilé. No going back òun la gbé dání. Tẹ́yìn bá fẹ́ go back ẹ lọ jókòó tá a bá gba Yorùbá nation kan a máa kó gbogbo ra wa padà lọ sí nílé. Pé Yorùbá nation ní wáyé bá bá irọ́ lẹ pàṣẹ. Kò tí sí pásítọ̀ náà tó máa sọ fún mi pé Yorùbá nation ní wáyé irọ́ lẹ pa. Ẹ padà lọ sọ fún Ọlọ́run pé Ọlọ́run sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ máa fún wa ní fàkókò kan. Ẹgbọ́n tí bàbá yìí sọ. Ẹgbọ́n tó sọ ó ní I be prophet lórúkọ ẹ̀ prophet major ọ̀hún bọ̀ mo fẹ́ mú orúkọ jáde ní David King Leo prophet David King Leo ó ní I agitate for Biafra kò dẹ̀ kúrò ní Nàìjíríà ó ní I agitate for Biafra ẹ wá gbóhùn. Only I am not looking at anybody. Ọlọ́run tó ń gbé dání nìkan lòún bẹ̀rù. Ẹ̀ ń bẹ̀rù politician. Why should we be scared of politician? Ọlọ́run kan ló dá wọn. Ṣùgbọ́n Ọlọ́run ló dá politician. Ọlọ́run ló dá wọn náà. Ṣùgbọ́n láti rí ní tí Davido sọ fún wọn pé kọ́kọ́ get out you this commissioner for police you this Fulani man Only men will mount. Davido only Mr. Commissioner will die here. That is what he posted 2 hours ago. Already been tweeted. Let's read some of the comment quickly so that you can see that Davido is already mobilizing. Most of you with Davido and your column today. Now only mouth you get. Okay. What is about now only mouth you get. You think the video is stupid, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Ele ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé kó sign the video tó ń hot lọ́wọ́ ṣe rí pé àwọn tó wà lórí Twitter pé Ele don't die yo please, we need people to arrange share Grammy next year. You see Nigeria? Ele who? We? Not be me and you. You see? It's not the same thing that people say. About na fẹ́ Yoruba nation. Àwọn kan nínú àfi tí gbogbo síwájú àgbà bàwá ọ̀rẹ́dẹ̀ láti gbéra lẹ̀ so àwọn ọ̀rá so Ìgbòho ní family ìyàwó àtọmọ so àwa fẹ́ gbé Ìgbòho dìde àwa náà fẹ́ dìde tí Ìgbòho bá náà ti dìde ká tẹ̀lé kájọ máa lọ. That is what we should be doing. That is what I expect Yoruba people to say. Pé tí Ìgbòho bá tún ti yá kí gbogbo àjọ máa lọ. Màá fi wà láàbùrọ̀ ẹja gbọ́n tí prophet David King Leo tó sọ ó ní I agitate for Biafra and I'm not scared of anybody.
That's what I'm doing. I'm agitating. All things work together for good.
Only all things works together for good. All things work together for good. Gbogbo nǹkan ló ní àsìkò. Igbo, up to date, people are still shocked that Igboho regained his freedom. Títí di bá ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, I'm still getting people that are still in shock. Ẹ fẹ́ gbogbo freedom ẹ̀. Mo tẹ̀lé ọmọ àlè kan tó jáde, mo ní ọmọ ẹ̀ka fi sílẹ̀ tó sọ. Igboho is not a freedom fighter. Àmọ̀ yẹ́ ẹ rí, Igbo nìyẹn, Yorùbá làwa, àmọ̀ bàbá ẹ rí, àmọ̀ yẹ́ ẹ rí. So kí la fi máa respond ìfẹ́ fún? Kíní kan ayé tiwa pẹ̀lú tiyín. Ó ní Nnamdi Kanu nìkan ni freedom fighter, don't trust Igboho. Àmọ̀ ẹ rí náà kí la fi máa kí we are not one. Ìyẹn náà láti sọ pé àbíjẹ́ kankan náà. Ṣé Igbo àti Yorùbá tán ń gbé lọ́tí tán? Àtàn àmọ́ra wa rí. Nàìjíríà ló kó gbogbo àpapọ̀. Nàìjíríà ló kó gbogbo àpapọ̀. So ṣẹ̀yìn tẹ bá ti rí fídíò bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ẹ̀rí bó ṣe ń làágùn nínú ooru. Ó ní Nnamdi Kanu nìkan ni freedom fighter tí ló wà ní prison. Ṣé àwa la mú Nnamdi Kanu sí ní prison? Kò ṣe Tinubu ló mú sínú prison, but we are telling Tinubu to release him because he's not a terrorist. Kò commit offence. Koiki ẹ má jẹ́ kí Igboho máa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa Nnamdi Kanu. Ẹ mọ̀ pé Nnamdi Kanu. Ṣé àwọn kan fi jà náà nù? Àbí? Gbóhùn sókè prophet David King Leo ó gbé gbogbo ohùn síta tán. Bàbá yìí sọ̀rọ̀ just like prophet Adébáyọ̀. Irú àwọn prophet ẹ̀ ká máa gbọ́ nìyẹn. Kò ṣe prophet kan tán ẹ̀ka tó mú inú lọ́bẹ̀. Ẹ̀fẹ́ káwọn kan tó máa divert ẹ̀mí wa. Ẹ̀mí tó ti straight. Èyí kan lè pe Ọlọ́run fúnra yín náà.
Nothing that the Bible says except this. Everything they work together for your own good. May you receive that good in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
So it's all about God's character. You must also learn how to overcome your doubt and your fear.
You must learn to overcome your doubt and fear. Problem contagion in movement in here. How can people that are in abroad be telling you that at the country and you believe that? So you can see that their brain has problem.
Doubt and the fear is the greatest problem of the believers. Am I sure? What if it does not happen?
Okay, am I what are you?
We are not careful to answer you again. Even if our God is not able to deliver us.
Only nínú àwọn kan tó ń sọ ọmọ ọmọbi tó ẹ̀rọ pé I don't know much about the Bible. Only wọ́n sọ fún ọba yẹn pé tó bá wọn ìwá sínú iná, put us in the flame we will not bow down to your God. Àwa ò ní tẹríba fáwọn tiẹ̀. I don't want anybody to come and say, a Christian, storyline, get the message and leave the messenger. Message because we are doubtful people, we are fearful people. Then so when we continue to be be scared of something, every little thing we are scared. Any small video thing come back, we are always panic and worried. Money bàbá kan lọ sí Benin lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ta oníkọ́má release Ìgbòho ẹ̀mẹ́ta ọ̀tọ̀ lọ sí ìlú yìí kọ́ má fi Ìgbòho sílẹ̀ pé àdàlúrò ni. I will leave it like that. Àbí wọ́n dẹ̀ ṣe wà láyé gbéra lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ta kò ń ṣe nǹkan kò ń ṣe méjì 3 times. So báwo ni àwọn ṣe wá fẹ́ dunnú pé wọ́n fi Ìgbòho sílẹ̀? I don't think some of us understand the game. The game is that they keep Ìgbòho in there till forever. Màmá Ìgbòho wá ń bí pé kí ló dé tó ṣe ń pẹ́? Kí ló ń fà tó ṣe ń pẹ́ sí Benin? Ó náà máa wálé ló sọ fún mi. Ta la máa fẹjọ́ sùn? Ọ̀rẹ́ yóò sẹ́ńdẹ̀ kan ta máa fẹjọ́ sùn. Àfi bí ẹ bá lọ sọ fún náà àṣeyà yẹn ẹ wò yá dáadáa. Because àwọn tó ń tẹ bọ́tì nísàlẹ̀ wọ́n ò fẹ́ jẹ́ kó fi Ìgbòho sílẹ̀. They keep pushing the buttons. Kí ló ṣe? He's not a criminal. He hasn't committed any offense. But one the button, they keep pushing the button. What the button yẹn títí dé pé wọ́n tún fly wá sínú Benin Republic. Or back. And President Pakistan lọ́wọ́ mọ̀ pé Ìgbòho kì í ṣe criminal. Wọ́n ti lọ wo profile ẹ̀. Kí lè ló ṣe? Ó ní kí Fúlàní kúrò lórí ilẹ̀. Kí làwọn Fúlàní ṣe? Aṣàṣì nǹkan kan kó tó sọ pé kó kúrò lórí ilẹ̀. Ok, wọ́n lè sọ yẹn síta. And that is why many are still in shock that Igboho regained his freedom. But for us to make things work, we need to make sure that we all put every effort. Owó lè bá lè dání, advice yẹn pọ̀. Ẹ lè fi ọkọ̀ tẹ̀ sẹ́ni fẹ́ advice kan síbi. Wọ́n ní kó lóye máa lọ gbé ní Russia. Oríṣiríṣi advice àti pọ̀ jù pé kó kúrò ní Germany kó lọ gbé ní Russia. Ayé ìmájì tí olóyè àti lọ kọ́ èdè ní Russia á kúrò ní Germany níbi tó ní ọmọ 7 children á kúrò ní Germany á fọmọ sílẹ̀ ní Germany màá ní kó lọ sí Russia. Àwa ni ká fún ní support ká dẹ̀ make sure we get things done at the appropriate time. The end of the month, a máa gbé àlọ́ sí Èkìtì fáwọn tí wọ́n máa tẹ̀lé wọn lọ. Ẹ support the project to make sure that this is a successful outing. And like I said, we will respect the state. Tó bá mọ̀ pé o nílé respect state yẹn, because tó mọ̀ pé wọ́n kì í ṣọmọ state yẹn, má gbéra ní state yẹn kó lọ sí state yẹn kó lọ máa bọ́lọ́pàá jà. Nígbà yẹn òrùka kan tó ti rẹ torí àti sọ pé rálì ń bọ̀ ó ti lọ rẹ òrùka kan bẹ̀ ló ti fẹ́ lọ tẹ́sítẹ̀. Àwọn ọlọ́pàá tó kó síta wọn ní kẹwàá náà olóògùn wọn ní kẹwàá dábẹ̀rù ó lè jókòó sínú ilé kó wá nínú fámìlì tiẹ̀ náà kó yanjú wọn tó bá jẹ́ pé yẹn ló fẹ́ ṣe kẹ̀dẹ̀ dàrú tẹ bá fi ṣe nǹkan tẹ fẹ́ ṣe ìnáwó. But we are not going there. We need to respect the family, and it's very, very important that I continue to emphasize on this. Ẹ jẹ́ ká padà sọ́dọ̀ Prophet David King Leo tó bá yẹ pé gbogbo àwọn prophet ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ lélẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà ti kún ti pẹ́.
We prefer to die in that fire.
Ṣẹ̀gbọ́n kan tó sọ ó ní àwọn tìjọ́ náà sọ pé we prefer to die in that fire just like our brother, our father Davido says, and I quote right there òun ló sọ èmi kan sọ èmi bá kásìtà ni Davido ní Mr. Commissioner for Police with that year. Davido ti bínú tán. Ó ní with that year. Àwọn kan wá ní àwọn ní kú fún òun ló mọ tó ṣe ní with that year. Ó ní kò sí rule of law. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́n tí bàbá yìí sọ.
You know the meaning of that? That they are not looking at the fire and saying, okay, let us not answer king anyhow so that the king will.
And that is our problem. Koiki o, ó tútù dé o, ó tútù bẹ̀rẹ̀ o. I am just doing my job. Mo ní Christian ample. Mo ń bọ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká Google ẹ̀. Christian ample lórúkọ ẹ̀. Mo fẹ́ lọ mú bọ̀kan jáde ní. Following Iraq occupation of Kuwait in 1990, ample report of the Persian Gulf War brought her wide notice. Kò sẹ́ni tó mọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀. Obìnrin nìyẹn kò sẹ́ni tó mọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀. Mo kí gbogbo ẹni tẹ́ ń darapọ̀ mọ́ wa bẹ̀ ṣe ń wọlé lọ́tún lọ́sì. Mo kí brọ́dà mi Ayọ̀míkún Dámíjù. Ìkan náà àwọn correspondent wa mò ń sanwó fún freelance ni l'Amẹ́ríkà yẹn. Bí news bá ẹ̀gbọ́n Koiki ẹ̀ tí gbọ́ eléyìí wọ́n rí pé post ẹ̀mí ẹ̀gbọ́n ni ẹ̀múnimọ̀ bí nǹkan fáyà burúkú ẹ tètè mú ilé jáde correspondent mi nìyẹn freelance ni l'Amẹ́ríkà kò ní bàjẹ́ fún brother mi. Mo kí brother mi tí mo náà wá láti London tó wá bá mi ní London àwọn tó rúkọ ẹ̀ sí lórí Twitter. Christian Ample, British Iranian journalist and the television host. Journalist ò ní láti máa bẹ̀rù pé kí ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀ nǹkan kan ò lè ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹ wo ìgbà tó ti wà 1990 inú ogun tó ló fi wà popular lénìí. O mọ̀ tí mo sọ ó máa wà lórí CNN ṣe ń fi picture wọ̀nyí. Thereafter, she reported from the Bosnian War. Kò tún dúró níbẹ̀. Kò kú sójú ogun. Kí ni ó wá rò pé máa kú sójú ogun? Kò sẹ́ni kankan tó fẹ́ kú sójú ogun tó àjà ogun àfi jáde fúnra lè ní. Ìbẹ̀rù. Mo ní àdé ṣe coward but ìbẹ̀rù, doubt, fearful. She reported from the Bosnian War. Ẹjẹ́ fún yín ní picture jọ ẹlòmíràn mẹ́rin tí mo sọ yìí nísìnyí kàkà kọ́ dẹ̀ bèrè pé Koiki wo má fi jáàjá àtẹ ẹ̀rẹ́ tó ń sọ yìí orúkọ ẹ̀ ní mbọ̀ Christina Ample. Àwọn yẹn dúró wọ́n ṣeyè méjì torí pé ó mọ̀ dájú pé ọ̀nà àbáyọ ni pé tóun ò bá push ara òun síta ta ló máa mọ̀ òun tá a bá pariwo síta débi stage tẹ̀ ká pariwo dé a máa kọ̀ wá lórí kò sẹ́ni kankan tó ń gbọ́ wa lórí social media a gbọ́dọ̀ jáde síta nísìnyí 15 million ká bọ́ta kọ́ máa bèrè kíyà ni Christina Ample máa gbé flight tó o bá lè land agbẹ́ helicopter wàá jù sínú ẹ̀ pé kí ló máa rí kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú south west tó ń pariwo kí ló dé ẹ̀ tó ń pè bẹ́ẹ̀ lélẹ̀ bèbí tó ń pè bẹ́ẹ̀ òun lẹ̀ ń rójú ẹ̀ ṣètì rójú ẹ̀. That is the woman I'm talking about. Ó lọ sí Kuwait War ní 1990. Ó kúrò níbẹ̀ ó lọ sí Bosnian War and other conflict. While in Bosnia, she interviewed Serb General Ratko Mladic, who later be convicted of genocide. We pray that Tinubu will not be convicted for genocide. Buhari will be convicted for genocide. Dead or alive, I'm not convicted Buhari. But Tinubu, we pray that he will listen in time and allow Nigeria to pray. Because if Nigeria goes in flames, Tinubu will be in trouble. Tinubu will be in trouble. Tí Nigeria bá gbaná even as Davido ṣe push ní sí tó bá gbaná Tinubu máa wà in problem. So let's go back and listen more to this Prophet David, King Leo.
Let us begin to talk gentle. Let's talk peace with the king.
Let's talk gentle. Koiki, ó ti pọ̀ jù. Ẹ fẹ́ kí gbogbo wa máa wà ní the same page. Àbí kí wà ní the same page pẹ̀lú àwọn media tó kù so that we can satisfy you. No. Bólúkàlùkù ṣe fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ yàtọ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe máa sọ tèmi yàtọ̀. Let us talk gentle so that we don't upset Tinubu. Ẹ má èké á bí tiẹ̀ mọ́. Mo náà nífẹ̀ẹ́ Tinubu tó wa. Nífẹ̀ẹ́ ẹ̀yin tẹ́ náà nífẹ̀ẹ́ Tinubu ìkànnì ní. Torí ẹ̀rí bá àwọn Fúlàní ṣe ń fún lọ́rùn báyìí nísìnyí tó fi pa. Davido lọ fi pa nísìnyí. Torí ìgbà tó bá pa gbogbo atán, ṣé ká fún wọn láyè kan pa gbogbo atán? Koiki, gentle. Gentle. Because àmọ́ nǹkan tá a fẹ́, tá a bá mọ̀ tá a fẹ́ ni. Mo ná àwọn Dahomey, Amazon, a máa débẹ̀ nísìnyí lẹ́yìn tá a bá ti parí ilé ibẹ̀ mo gbé yín lọ. Kí làwọn yẹn ṣe tó fi wá lọ gbé èrè wọn sí Kútọ́nù 30 foot ọmọ tó ń pè 30 foot ẹ̀rí èrò bó ṣe pọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lánàá. Kí ni wọ́n ń defend fún níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn? Àwọn Dahomey obìnrin fear gentle ẹ máa sọ gentle. Mo ní wọ́n lagi mọ́ra wọn lórí nínú Lagos House of Assembly lẹ́nu DSS ṣé ìlú náà nìyẹn? I don't know what happened, but the video is on the social media. Èmi ni mo ń sọ ní Monday 17th February 2025. Lagos House of Assembly was almost on fire today. DSS, no respect for the rule of law. Davido wa no rule of law. Rule of law, Osun State, ní Lagos State, the rule of law. Because what is the business of the DSS in the chamber? Tó bá ṣe pé ìlú tó gbádùn. Kí ni wọ́n ṣe nínú chamber? Ẹ jẹ́ ká padà sọ́dọ̀ Prophet David, King Leo.
So that the king will now show mercy. They say, King, we are not even looking at your face. In fact, King, do what you want to do, your worst. We are not going to serve your God. You better do your worst. We are not, as we are here, we have made up our mind. Come rain or shine.
Have we made up our mind? Are we ready? You saw the flyer that we are putting out. The question I'm asking is, are we ready? Amamo, tapa ready. Nígbà tó bá ti pè fún rally. Ìgbà ilá máa mọ̀. Kò ń ṣe nísìn, ẹ jẹ́ kó pè fún rally. Come rain or shine. Wọ́n sọ fún ọba pé ní gbọ́ǹkan tó bá ń sọ sẹ́ẹ̀. Ní tó bá fẹ́ ṣe fún wa ni kó ṣe fún wa. Death or alive. We will not bow.
This your nonsense living image will not bow.
This nonsense country called Nigeria, we will not bow for it. Are you ready? Àbí wọn náà ń bẹ̀rù? Ṣó wà lára àwọn tó ń bẹ̀rù? Ká push Ìgbòho nìkan, ká má tẹ̀lé. Ká push bàbá Akíntóyè. Bàbá yẹn máa pé 90 years old lọ́la, kọ́lọ́ tó bọ̀ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀mí bàbá fún wa. Kó fún bàbá lẹ́mìí gúngún àtàlàfíà. Kó jẹ́ ká rí wọn pẹ́. Are we ready? Talandrode, kó wá support wa. America has that problem. Every country has that problem.
Praise God.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. There are people who do not do things with their mind.
There are people who do not do things with their mind.
They give up.
Tábà ti ṣe kí wọ́n bá máa give up.
Hallelujah. I
Hallelujah.
know in Nigeria, what we watched last week about the Camel and agitation.
Ẹgbọ́n mi wà yẹn.
When some other people close up in Nigeria with agitation, the moment government bowed them and shake them. The next thing they will say, okay, let us have a compromise. Go and.
À ń sọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation, wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n ní called create more states. À ń sọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation, wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ restructure. Restructure tí bàbá ọ̀nà fọ́run kí bàbá wa Ọ̀yọ́ Adébánjọ àwọn ti lọ́nsìn. àwọn ti lọ sí kó tí wọ́n ti dá gbogbo wàhálà lé wa lórí àwa ló kù sí bàbá ti lọ́n ti wọ̀n ọlọ́run tẹ́ wọn sáfẹ́fẹ́ rẹ̀ lè bí wọn ọlọ́run ká wọn kó kẹ́ wọn dáadáa. I met him. I sat next to him. Wọ́n tẹ̀lé ti dá mi mọ̀ the very first day. Ní àtàní kẹ́bí wọ́n jáde Ìgbòho ní Koiki. No, Koiki gbọ́dọ̀ wá. Wọ́n ní Koiki mọ́ mi. Wọ́n súnmọ́ wà àbájó. More than 5 times, like the Baba Nile. I'll leave some of the conversation for another time. We tried our best to tell him. He said restructure is the solution for now. But he was a full supporter of what Igboho and Babatoye was doing. So, answer Kagba country. No, Koiki tó bá ti fún wa ní state. Àwa náà ní the state ní Ìjẹ̀bú-Òde. It's all Nigeria. When Davido was talking about no rule of law. Ṣé rí pé Davido ti kó bá gbogbo wọn lálẹ́? Because Davido ní kò sí rule of law. I am asking Davido, how do you get rule of law in a country that is lawless, using a constitution that is not working? Mo kí gbogbo alẹ́ kan sí pé kálẹ̀ ní gbogbo bí kíbi tẹ́tí wò wá lágbàáyé àṣeyọrí la máa ṣe àní ṣe àṣetì. Kò ní sú wa, kò ní rẹ̀ wá. But we must not be doubtful and fearful. Ọkùnrin ẹlòmíì ó ń ṣe gidigidi báyìí. Tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá lẹ́mìí ẹ fi àwa sílẹ̀ ẹ má fi ìbẹ̀rù tiyín ẹ fi kó bá wa. That's all I'm saying. Ẹ má jẹ́ kí ìbẹ̀rù tẹ́yìn níyẹn ẹ tún wá drive sínú bọ́ọ̀lì tàwa because ìbẹ̀rù àwa ti yọ kúrò. Doctor, ẹ̀gbọ́n tí pastor sọ.
That water, repair that road so that everything is okay. All right, I will not agitate again.
We started the Yoruba nation and we saw how those that left and said, I want to support the Tinubu. What was the Tinubu? Àwọn Rahim Taju in London. What endorsed Bola Tinubu? What is the end now?
Facing the churches, challenging themselves. I am agitating for Biafra.
I agitated for Biafra in Africa.
I'm agitating. This man, you have been in this prison.
4 years you have been in prison. You are still talking about.
3 years and more than how many years?
Well, break his spirit. They can't break his spirit.
With every degree of seriousness, he's not looking at anybody's face. It doesn't care what Nigeria has to do. If he dies, he dies.
If he dies, he dies. Ṣé bóun náà ni ibi sọ nísìn? Mo náà wọ̀ ní kúkú ọ̀wọ̀wọ̀ kankan. If I sit here and say, ẹni fẹ́ kú, ó fẹ́ pàdé ní tó fẹ́ pa. Koiki, má sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀, okay. But Davido sọ nísìn pé we will all die here. Only we die here. Èmi kọ́ mo sọ Davido ni. Only Mr. Police Commissioner, Fulani man, we die here. Ayomi Kukilo sọ brother mi. Only just an hour ago, breaking news. Federal judge refused to block Elon Musk from obtaining federal data. And Elon Musk was the same person that leaked the USAID secret. Stay tuned. Breaking news from America. Just an hour ago. A federal judge refuses to block Elon Musk. Oh no, fẹ́ gba gbogbo data tó wà nínú FBI ká mọ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń fund Boko Haram tẹ̀ ń dá gbogbo ẹ̀rú. Long live Babakitoye. We will get to our destination, but a gbọ́dọ̀ wà determined. Koiki, Koiki, Igboho. Yes, we are not stupid. We will be careful, but we are not fearful, and we have never doubted. I have never doubted that the Yoruba nation will in tó mú bàbá wo lọ́wọ́ tó gbìyànjú tó gba independent at his age with less technology, with less information. Àwa ní gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́, I need everything that we need right now. All we are asking you, support Yoruba nation, support KOIKIMEDIA, as a media organization and see what we can turn around and do. Owó là ń lack, mo ti sọ yẹn ní last year. In tó dá ìrìnàjò ìdúró BC owó, but àwa okay dábàá lówó ká kúkú fásitì ká mọ́ ń ta ẹjọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀. But àbá náà ń dúró dowó. We don't have the money, and we can never even think of that. We don't have the money to buy any ammunition because lówó yẹn. So if you are thinking that bí àwọn ammunition kan, no, we don't even have the money. Ní owó ẹ̀pà, lówó gúgúrú. All we have is the people needs to come out and demand that we want Yoruba nation, and we take it to the next level. Táwa tá a ṣe struggle, tá a ní kẹ́ fún wa lówó. I tell you, do you know how much they sell one AK-47? Do you know how much they sell one pump rifle? Do you know how much they sell? We don't have that money. And Baba Akintoye said it's not violent. If it's not violent, then we need to create more awareness for our people. We need to create the engine awareness so that we can get closer to our final destination. Some of us are ready to be on the ground fully, but we got to fund it. The onomation is either I am in London and I'm shouting Yoruba nation, and people will say, you can't be fighting Yoruba nation from London. Okay, come back home. We are on the ground, but who's going to fund it? Not all the media can do what I'm doing by coming down. Doesn't mean that what they're going to do from outside is not worth it. But if we are all serious, let everybody come down. Let all the media come down. Sacrifice don't pay. Sacrifice don't pay. I want to sacrifice to support Baba Akintoye and Igboho. Let every media come down. Let the diaspora come down. If you're in Africa, come down and let us all go out together. How many of us can do that? Sacrifice. So I have a sacrifice, and you got to support. You got to fund it. Let's go and look at the value of how much the Christian Ample have the value on her. Salary Olumba. She's on $5 million. Yeah, you had me right. Kristen Hamper hosts some of the most iconic talk shows in America. Here is her net worth. Salary $5 million. Annual income $8 million plus. Source of income anchoring. DOB January 12, 1958. But go to the stage $5 million. Oh, sacrifice me. Stop telling me not to come back home. My friendly. Táwọn tó kò bá wálé kò ń ṣe bí KOIKIMEDIA. Ohun mọ́nà fi wálé. I'm not saying make my wálé. When the right time is appropriate, I will be on the ground for the rally. 1990. Do you know what 1990 is from now? How many years is that? Ẹ bá mi sáré calculated. 1990 ló ti lọ sójú ogun. Ẹ máa sọ fún wa pé pé nìkan. Ẹ má wálé, àwọn olè sọ fún. Kò sí bẹ̀rù fẹ́ pa wá. Àyà wa ti ń já. But kó tó dé stage àwọn kan funded. Kó tó dé stage kó ń gba $5 million. Àwọn kan ló funded. You think that she can just go and put herself into without being funded? Àwọn kan máa ra equipment fún wá fún lówó kámẹ́rà tó máa lò. Ibi tó ti sáré kámẹ́rà máa fọ́. Nínú bíbá ìta dé lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí mo dé ní iPad ti fọ́. Àìsí ìrẹ́ni kankan tó máa sọ pé Koiki ẹgbà brand new iPad. Àwọn kan lówó yẹn náà. Bọ̀dọ̀ bá yẹ pé agbára kan wá nísìn àbí agbéyàn kan wá nísìn àbí agbéyàn kan tó ní disability àbí ẹni tó fi kú kan wá nísìn àbẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń dáwó rẹpẹtẹ fún wọn. Why 35 years ló ti wà in the game. So kí àwọn ọmọ máa sọ fún KOIKIMEDIA pé media tó bá náà wálé, that's fine. But tí Ìgbòho bá ti ló ti yá mò ń tẹ̀lé lọ, I keep telling you that. Òun ló máa decide. Tọ́lọ̀ máa ti tì, tọ́lọ̀ máa yásìkò. 35 years this woman has been on the game. Mo fi 10 years mo fi serve Nigeria mo rí kankan gbà. Ẹ wá ní ká má ṣe wàhálà lórí Yorùbá nation. Tí mo mọ̀ pé òun ló máa fún wa ní sweet belly tá bá gba country. àwa fearful. Mo máa dọ́dọ̀ bàbá yẹn padà ẹ jẹ́ kí n bẹ lọ sọ́dọ̀ Amazon monument tí mo lọ lánàá ẹlòmíì ọmọ background ẹni tẹ̀rí yẹn obìnrin lẹ́rí yẹn kò sọkùnrin ọkùnrin sọ pé wọ́n lọ gọ̀gàn oníkọ́ tilẹ̀kùn kọ́ máa rọ àmàlà fóun ṣé ọkùnrin làwọn yẹn àwa ń lọ ìgọ̀gàn kò pé ìgbòho pé níbo lẹ́wà kájọ máa lọ oníkọ́ tilẹ̀kùn mọ́ oníkọ́ rọ àmàlà tewédú fún wọn àná àwọn ẹ̀rẹ̀ lẹ́ máa lọ gbọ́ program wọn àwọn ẹ̀rẹ̀ lẹ́ máa dáwó fún tó bá béèrè owó lórí platform wọn nísìnyí fún wọn lówó ẹ máa dáwó fún wọn yàyàyàyàyàyà àbí wọ́n ọ̀rẹ́ gbé Yorùbá nation wọ́n ọ̀pọ̀nlé ṣe yẹ ká wà factual ẹ jẹ́ ká wà realistic not everybody might be able to do it but ẹni tó náà fẹ́ ṣe ẹ fún ní gbogbo support tó ní ẹ fún ládùúrà ẹ support ẹ̀ délẹ̀ so that kí a lè jọ rí ṣe délẹ̀. The Amazon monument ẹ jẹ́ lọ mú picture yẹn wá ẹ jẹ́ n change background mi fẹ́yìn tí ẹ wà lórí Facebook tẹ̀ ń wò mí mú kí gbogbo yẹn wá ẹ má bínú pé mo fi máa dárúkọ túmọ̀ nìkan wọ́n máa wọnú recording tí mo ń ṣe lọ́wọ́ iPad lásán la jókòó sí bíbà tó fọ́ iPad yẹn nísìnyí ó ti wà abandon oníṣẹ́ tí iPad yẹn náà ṣe àlówó iPad mi and all this is part of the work tá a fi ń ṣiṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run agbàdúrà wa ó kù díẹ̀ náà ni mo kí gbogbo èèyàn wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí ní gbogbo ibikíbi tí ohùn mi ti ń jáde ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ lè mú wa ní ohùn a máa sọ̀rọ̀ ni because ní kankan nísìn tàbí ìfita pé ẹnu iná la máa fi já wáyà la máa fi já gbogbo ẹ̀ wálẹ̀ torí ní kankan mo lè dúpẹ́ fún ìyá tó bí mi lọ́mọ ọkọ̀ àdúró tì so ẹ support wa ẹ fún wa ní support so ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wò mí ní background ẹ máa rí statue yẹn òun ló ń pè ní Amazon is a 30-foot long ní statue tẹ́ ń rí yẹn tó bá ní 30 foot ó tóbi gan mo sì ní láti lọ síbẹ̀ ní daytime láti lọ take good picture ìtayà lánàá náà wà okay but àmọ́ tó ṣe kámẹ́rà mi tí mo gbé débẹ̀ balabala ló ń ṣe bàṣà gbìyànjú ṣá. So that's the picture behind me for those of you that are watching. Now, ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ gbọ́ story Dahomey àwọn obìnrin tó jà. I think it's called The Women's King lórí Netflix. Women's King on Netflix. Àwọn obìnrin tó jà ogun Dahomey. Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ káwa jà ogun but à ń ṣe coward. Àpètò fẹ́gun àfẹ́ ogun ìyẹn la tún sọ fún Tinubu pé kó jẹ́ ká pín bọ́kọ́ má rò pé coward ni wá kí lẹ máa ṣe mo ní èmi ò fi máa gbọ́rọ̀ yẹn pé kí la máa ṣe ẹ má sọ pé kí la máa ṣe kí lẹ mí pé kí la máa ṣe mẹ́wàá ń bẹ́ tá lè ṣe. Let me give you the background of the story The Women King. Àwa padà sí statue yẹn again tó ń pè ní the Amazon. Mo kí President Patrick Stallone dáadáa. The Women King is a 2022 American historical action and adventure film. Real film tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Wọ́n fi ṣe film bọ̀ in tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní àgbáyé kan rí. Àwọn kan ti gbé ayé yìí rí. Mo ní mo ti dé palace kan nílùú yìí. Mo ti release gbogbo images ni because I'm still working. Mo dé palace yẹn wò bá mi ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ló dà báyìí ẹ kà mọ̀ tá à ń ṣe. Mo kí àwọn family mi dáadáa ẹ wá fi sọ Yorùbá ní ṣàkàwá sọ dèrè. Mo náwà kan ti ready láti relocate wá sísàlẹ̀ tẹ bá ti prepare wa à padà wá sísàlẹ̀ àjọ máa pariwo. This film is about the Agoji Agojie àwọn olóńpè bẹ́ẹ̀ Agoji ẹ má bínú yẹn ọmọ Benin tí n bá pronounce kí ni dáadáa The Dahomey Amazon were a form of female military regiment, no, pronunciation is wrong. Dahomey Amazon were a form of female military regiment of the kingdom of Dahomey that existed from the 17th century until the 19th century. This is Nigeria. They were the only female army in the modern history. Kò tí sírú ẹ̀ mọ́ láyé, kò dẹ̀ ní sírú ẹ̀ mọ́ láyé. Kí ló ń ṣe wá náà? A ní àjà, bọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká mobilize. Owó la máa fi mobilize. Àwọn kan ní wọ́n fẹ́ fowó Yorùbá nation jẹ́ gẹ̀rẹ́. Ẹ jẹ́ kọ́fì jẹ́ ẹ̀yẹn jẹ́ kọ́fì jẹ́ kẹwàá òbí action àbí movie ò ní jáde. Gbogbo nonsense tó lórí burúkú ti bí yẹn wá tó mú rìn àjò wa tó dàrú. This time around, it will not be possible for them. But the lady ni pé ẹ̀fẹ́ kájọ máa pariwo ká máa ṣe Yorùbá nation lórí social media. Ká máa pariwo kẹlọ́ máa wo gbogbo wa 600 view 300 view ìyẹn la máa fi gba Yorùbá nation 70k view. Ẹni tó bá ní Netflix ẹ lọ wo fíìmù yẹn máa tún wò lálẹ́ tí bá ti parí program lọ́sẹ̀ máa gbé sórí Netflix kó tún di engineer mi dáadáa. Mo kí Patrick Talon dáadáa for thinking about putting that statue at the right position in Benin Republic, so that káwọn ọmọ ìlú wọn máa rántí pé agoji ló ń pè, okay, agoji. Do you know what it means for them to have ruled from 17th century, 18th century, títí dé 19th century? Kò tí sí Nàìjíríà. Wọ́n ní they were the only female, àwọn nìkan ni army tó ṣì wà ní àgbáyé tó jẹ́ obìnrin. The modern history, they were named Amazons by the Western Europeans who encountered them. Àwọn Europeans ẹ̀rọ kan máa jẹ́ lọ, wọ́n jẹ́ kí yàn lọ. You expect a European to let you go, then you know push. Kájà máa gba Yorùbá nation lórí social media gbà yẹn. If we need to get out, we need 15 million people on the street of Yoruba land in the southwest. 15 million plus. One mama baby, kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní? Nígbà tẹ́bí wẹ̀ bá locked down completely for days and days and months, then they will understand that wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ jókòó sórí round table. Set in the 1820s, the film star Viola Davis as a general who trains the next generation of warriors to fight their enemies. Too many enemies. I will not go more than 3 hours on this program because I haven't got the strength. So we are just about 32 more minutes to the end of this transmission. 17th February. Ó yẹ ká béèrè fún owó ni, owó la fi wá béèrè fún ká tó tún mú Davido wọlé lẹ́nu. This was for me to come out and raise funds tonight. We'll probably move that for another day. But then to buy ní àǹfààní láti fi support wa, please do not hesitate to do so. We can do better, but àbá bẹ̀rù, how do we do better? Nígbà tẹ́lú bá ti mú wa, báwo la ṣe fẹ́ do better? Wọ́n ní these are generals who are training the next generation of warriors to fight their enemies. Do we have enemies right now in Yoruba land? I'm asking a question. We do have enemies. Are these enemies real? Are these enemies going in? But when we travel loss abroad, enemy dúró díẹ̀ nílé. Davido ti wà nínú problem by anything. Because those lọ tọwọ́ bọ̀ wọ́n lẹ́nu. Bóòwù kó wà l'Amẹ́ríkà, that enemy is waiting. Bó ṣe rí nìyẹn. Bí ọmọ wanted Davido, bí ọmọ pè sí caution, bí ọmọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí pọ́nkú ẹ̀ ni, because Davido ní I will not stop talking. Ó ní ọmọ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ ni. And the more Davido is talking, the more he's opening more wounds. Mo kí gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sí. Now, let's go to the Amazon itself. The Amazon monument, or the Amazon gigantic monument, ó Even Trafalgar Square, I have lived in the UK for 25 years. I've never seen anything of such magnitude. Àwọn lion tó kó sí Trafalgar Square kò tó yẹn, àwọn èrè tó kó sí Trafalgar Square kò tó 30 foot. Beautiful, lovely. Ẹ wo serene, ẹ wo energy bẹ̀rẹ̀ lánàá. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin ará Benin Republic, mo dẹ̀ kí ẹ̀yin ará Togo. The Amazon Monument, or the Amazon Gigantic Monument, is a statue erected in the homage of the Amazons of Dahomey. Àwọn òrán pè bẹ́ẹ̀ because history yẹn gangan la ní. The Mino or the Mino Ahosi or Agoji are a former all-female military regiment from the Kingdom of Dahomey, the present-day Benin Republic. Agoji, the woman king, that existed until the end of 19th century and nicknamed Amazons of Dahomey by the Western colonists. It's been there for a very long time. How do we stop it is a question between me and you. And to ba ni tolo ba bu fún, ẹ jẹ́ ká tètè ṣe. Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ yẹ ká mobilize, ẹ gbé gbogbo nǹkan tá fi ṣe mobilization síta. Kò ṣe pé gbà tá bá ti jáde fún rally la mama ní a fi ṣe mobilization. There is still time for the planning now. There's still time for the pushing now. Support every platform that you can and mobilize. That is the key word now, mobilization. If the female can do it in 19th century, we can do it better in the 21st century. And we cannot afford to fail. You think that all this politician cares? Ọmọ politician ló ń sunkún nísìn tó ń sunkún sábọ́ tó ní we all die here. Davido ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ó ń sunkún sábọ́ nísìn. Bí ẹ̀gbọ́n kan tó sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ kákọ̀ tó fún yín ní view ẹlẹ́kan sí. Ẹ ká kọ́kọ́ tó gbọ́ tí pásítọ̀ yìí sọ.
Praise God.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah, somebody. Amen. It's called confidence. If
Confidence.
you recognize it as a faith. It's a way somebody believes in what he believes. What you believe should be.
What you believe should be what?
Confidence.
Confidence. Deputy Chairman, I don't pay you. Emola. My chair. I prepare more program about going to the challenge. Urgent. We want to fair random. I'm going back. All right, sir. All right. Moki Baba Kitoye. I spoke to him not too long. Show what that Davido money. Don't know understand the video. The video ni. The video ni na. Lọ sórí Twitter ko lọ ka itoku àbí ko lọ wo program tí mo ṣe lọ́wọ́. Mo kí gbogbo ala nkan sí. Àṣeyọrí la máa ṣe. You see? That is how we are all busy. Now ba sí lórí show. Emolade no I'm on the program. Only message of a pass me. Mo mi to our program. Mo wá kí gbogbo ala nkan sí. Mo kí gbogbo en today. My team updating, still a lot of things that we need to do, but we need the funding to be able to activate a lot of things. And thanks so much for those that dip their hand in and allow us to achieve our, at least, to get the laptop. Moke brother, me, easy. So, Moke Uwale Nkonsi. History, King I'll be very difficult to pronounce most of these names, but I'll try my best. King Aho Obadiah, traditionally the third king of Abome, is considered the founder of Kingdom of Dahomey. Fierce king, tall, strong, Prince Aho came to power under the strong name of Ogbadija. He succeeded his uncle, Dakodono, and reigned from 1645 to 1685. Where was Nigeria then? Ní dá fáwọn òyìnbó yìí fún gbogbo ìdààmú tó kó wá sí ní dá fún wọn. The king of Dahomey is believed to have initiated the group that later became the Mino, a corps of elephant hunters called Egbeto II during the 18th century. The king and some of these women to become bodyguards. Queen Tasi Angba, twin sister of Usa Akaba. Am I beginning with the pronunciation of the names, because they are not Yoruba. I believe they are good names, but I'm finding it difficult to pronounce them. Am I beginning? Reigned over the kingdom of Dahomey from 1708 up to 1711. Where was Nigeria then? Mali. Save Nigeria. But Bell Nishuri to Banika save Nigeria. Bomb bastard. Oriokwe. Nigeria call Nigeria. After the sudden death of Akaba in 1708, she was a true creator of Agoji Corps of Dahomey as a fighting regiment integrated into professional armies of the kingdom. This is what we're going to build when we have a Yoruba land. Bokato de Yoruba land, professor. I was on a call with somebody, and he wants to say, our future. Probably you think about today first before you think about the future, because no future is bright in Nigeria. Because future is missing. Don't think Pamo Davido Laraba is missing. Today Davido will all die there. You work with the future today, and what is the future? We free ourselves from the bondage. About free our, but when you can call any business in Nigeria, but when you can share anything in Nigeria, only Davido don't face love by anything. At tomorrow Davido more program anyway. So kí wá ní point? Ìwọ tó lówó lọ́wọ́, Davido lówó lọ́wọ́. As at yesterday, I was reading it. I don't know how true it is. Only $2 million. No deposit for Kona Omwe. But by the time my mama have paid 18 years old, they go to the millionaire. So, Omar don't pay $2 million. Boy, I can imagine how Choma is calming him down, just like my wife does as well with me. We can calm down. Because woman, we don't fire out. But Chioma mama guided Davido gbé phone lé mi lọ́wọ́ má tún lọ sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. Èyí tó ti sọ yìí náà ti tó for now. Ó ti dànkan rú rẹpẹtẹ lórí social media. Kí ni Davido dẹ̀ ń béèrè fún? Ó ń béèrè fún rule of law. Nínú ìlú wo? Jẹ́rí pé gbogbo wọn tanra wọn. Mo ní ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń ṣe APC àti PDP. Wo Fúlàní àná ṣe gèsì lára. During the campaign against the kingdom of Omeno neighbors, she took command of the army, disguised to galvanize her troops. As her deceased twin brother Akaba, she was largely erased from the official history of Dahomey under the successor of King Agadaja, whose support forced the queen to abdicate. Agbaja's son, Agadi, king from 1708 to 1732, developed a group of women bodyguards into a militia and used them successfully to defeat the Huda kingdom. Àwọn oníbọn àní kankan bó ṣe àní mobilize àkọ́jáde fún rally. Wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni o. Adẹ̀mígbà country. Where would they play? Ọlọ́run fún wa ṣe. European traders noted their presence and that of other female warriors among the Ashanti. Over the next few years, the female warriors gained a reputation as fearless fighters. They fought really, but with valor. Are we going to fight to get our freedom? Or you think that you can go to ShopRite, who is going to give you? Who is going to give you freedom? No. Who do you expect to give you freedom? Tinubu, Obasa, Dapo Abiodun, Oyebanji, Ṣèyí Mákindé, who among your politicians? Àwọn bá wa, they play. Tó bá yá gbogbo wa máa mọ̀ pé freedom is not coming for free. Nothing comes free, especially when it comes to freedom. Only the most painful thing láti gbà. Torí tó bá ti gba freedom, ayé ẹ̀ better. Wọ́n fún mi ní àwọn update kan nípa Benin Republic yìí. Àyà mi ń já pé ìlú yìí kékeré bó ṣe rárá kéré. Mo ní Benin wà lára the 25 destination in the world ní ọdún yìí táwọn èèyàn fi visit. Mo ń visit page kan lójoojúmọ́. The amount of àwọn òyìnbó tí mo rí tó ń visit. Mo á ṣe ìwárí pé òkè security wà. Kò sí lawlessness, law abiding citizen. Mo kí ẹ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí President Patrick Talon for the work you're doing. So just to wrap it up this evening, we are not cowards, and I believe we can also gain a reputation as a fearless fighters. I am not asking for you to carry any weapon, but pé o ní ṣoògùn, má ṣoògùn. Èmi ni máa sọ fún ẹbí tó ti máa lọ ṣoògùn, mo ń bọ̀, má lọ ṣoògùn ní nǹkan tó fi bọ̀ yìí. Kó lọ dira, kó jẹ paracetamol, kó jẹ gbogbo nǹkan. Èyí tó bá ní kó má súnmọ́bìnrin, èyí tó bá jẹ́ kó máa fi wẹ̀ kó fi wẹ̀, but ẹ má fi èèyàn bí àwọn àfa olórí burúkú Ìlọrin. Kò ṣe gbogbo mọ́ ẹ nídìí èèyàn láti fi ṣètùtù. Ọmọ Yorùbá ò kì í fi èèyàn ṣètùtù. Ẹ má ìkẹ́mi ọkọ sọ fún mi pé ẹ wọ́n pa chọ́ọ̀chì kankan adìyẹ ló bá lè fi pa ló fi ṣe ládìyẹ borí ẹ o, a máa jáde dáadáa. Ọmọ Yorùbá ni wá, we are fearless. Ìwọ ló máa wàá rìn lọ sí ìdílé bàbá ẹ̀ wá lọ bèrè pé kí ni wọ́n ṣe ní ìdílé mi bàbá mi, tí a máa jáde tán. Kò ṣe gbogbo ìta ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀, a fẹ́ jáde tán lọ́dún yìí. Ìyẹn mo ṣe ní ẹ̀yin diaspora ṣe rí mídíà lè ní but mídíà tèmi ò tì í pé ẹ̀ ń lọ, mo ní èmi náà ń tẹ̀lé yín lọ, àjọ ń lọ ni. So ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ support mídíà, ibi tèmi wà nìyẹn. Ká ní kámẹ́rà tó dáa, ká ní satellite phone, ká lè connect mọ́ satellite, tá bá disconnect ìsàlẹ̀ ká wá connect. Ìtàn pè ní mídíà nìyẹn o. Tí bá lọ sí Downing Street máa ń rí wọn tó máa ń gbé gbọ̀gbọ́, mo ti pàdé wọn bí ẹ̀mẹ́ta. Kò ń ṣòwò kékeré o device náà jù báyìí lọ. Tó bá tàn báyìí ó máa connect lọ sí France kìíní àwọn púpọ̀ yẹn bá ṣiṣẹ́, because wọ́n máa pa iná. Tó bá dẹ̀ pa iná àwa kan sí gbọ́dọ̀ máa transmit. But táyà bá support táà ní àfẹ́ gífò owó síta àti náwó tẹ́lẹ̀ ok ká máa wòran bí àwọn Davido àbáwá jẹ́ kó laná. But èmi mọ̀ pé ẹ̀yin kan fi support wa, ẹlòmíì fi support, kò mọ̀ bóyá fi support, ẹ pè wá. Mídíà ni mo ní kẹ́ support, mo ní kẹ́ dáwó àfi ìṣaṣọ. I have no time, gbogbo 2021 yẹn ni mo ṣe yẹn, I have no time for that now. Mo fi focus lórí mídíà mi, bá ṣe máa project gbogbo tó wà tó ń bọ̀, that's all I'm interested in. Tẹ bá ṣaṣọ, tẹ bá kó fún wa, aláwọn tá máa pín fún aṣọ mélòó mo fi wọ̀. Tí bá ti gbé press kìrìnì sára, èmi tẹ̀lé yín nìyẹn. Kẹ́lẹ̀ bá mọ̀ pé mídíà wà láàrin yín, kò ṣe mídíà tó wà lórí Yorùbá Nation tó ń pariwo Yorùbá Nation láti abroad, no. Mo ti gbé press kìrìnì wá, ẹ ti rí, mo ti fi wọ̀n yín. Má ti gbé press kìrìnì sára, àjọ ń lọ ní. Àjọ máa lọ ní. But we need your support. And I need the motto. Ààrẹ ni fún wa mọ́tò. Owó la máa fi rent mọ́tò. Ọ̀sẹ̀ tí ń bọ̀ nísìn. Ààrẹ ni fún wa ní mọ́tò. So it's okay. Èmi ṣáà ń gbàdúrà pé kí Davido kó túbọ̀ yẹ kó laná. Bí a ká ti Osun state tó máa ti laná. Àwọn òṣè Yorùbá Nation nísìn. Davido dẹ́ni we all die here. Èmi dẹ̀ support ẹ̀. Only Mr. Commissioner will die here. He may support Davido. Davido may support ẹ o. Lẹ́nu kankan bá support ẹ. Èmi fẹ́ kó laná láti Osun State. Má gbà fún Fúlàní tó wà ń bẹ̀. Ní tó bá fẹ́ ṣe fún ẹ kó sọ fún mi. Rán yàn sí mi. Ẹnu ẹni gbogbo ẹ̀dẹ̀ wa. Mo kí gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sí kò ní bàjẹ́ fún wa. I'm just going to open the phone line just for brief and then we will take it from there. KOIKIMEDIA bringing the work closer to your doorstep. Tẹ bá bá recording yẹn pàdé, ẹ bá mi share. Kò sọ́wọ́ kó kéré mọ́tò àti pariwo ẹ̀ láti almost 2 weeks ààrí. So in that sense nísìnyí pé kò sí diaspora kankan tó ní mọ́tò tó lè gbé fún wa, kò sẹ́ni tó wà ní tó ní mọ́tò tó lè gbé fún wa. All right, no problem. I'm a Yoruba nation. No matter what, no matter kó jẹ́ small resources tàbá ní yẹn náà la máa lò. I'm a Yoruba nation. Ìyẹn confam. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, Davido gbọ́dọ̀ drag commissioner kó drag anywhere tó bá gbé fire power jáde. Davido wọ́n náà gbé fire power jáde. Aláyé nìyẹn náà olówó lọ́wọ́. Ìwọ tó náà ṣe fún ọmọ ẹni $2 million. Ẹmọ tó ń pè $2 million ni. So èmi wo bí géèmù ẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ lọ. Ẹ jẹ́ tó lọ wo kí Davido sọ. Mo tó kún phone line ẹni tó bá fẹ́ pè wọlé kó tó di pa máa parí ètò. Mo kí gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sí. Ẹ máa pè mo fi gbọ́ pé ẹ gbọ́ bàbá kan ti sọ̀rọ̀ Ìgbòho èmi ò fi gbọ́ yẹn lórí platform wa. I'm not interested. Mo ti gbọ́ ń tọ́ sọ àfi wọ́n sílẹ̀ olúkàlùkù máa sọ tó bá fẹ́ sọ àwọn náà sí more than that. So I don't really want to comment on it. But tẹ bá ní nǹkan mi tẹ fi bá wa sọ ẹ pè wọlé. 27 minutes ago Davido fire up kí ló sọ? Only we must also work to ensure that local government election scheduled for Saturday, February 22 is held peacefully. Davido, tí mo tó ń bọ̀. So election bọ̀ ní Osun State ní Saturday. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ Ọ̀ṣun, Ọlọ́run bá ń dúró tì yín o. Ẹ̀yin ará Ọ̀ṣun jẹ́ máa pélé ká mọ̀ tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ níbẹ̀. Davido ní achieving this will be a crown glory not just for politicians but for security chiefs, including Osun State Commissioner of Police. I wish the Commissioner of Police and other security commander the best of luck. Davido, má yí ohun padà, má lọ máa kọ̀ọ̀kan síta tó máa tún bí nínú o. Má yí ohun padà, bó ṣe ń bábọ̀ ìbálẹ̀ ní kó máa bábọ̀. Template tó ń lò yẹn, má yí template yẹn padà o. Torí gbogbo eléyìí tó tún sọ pé o tún kí chief Fulani man. In memory of the dead and the injured, I urge security agencies, including the Commissioner of Police, to redouble their effort to sustain peace. Davido ó ti pè mọ́ra. Eléyìí tó ń kọ nísìnyí wọ́n kọ́ ló ń kọ́. Which peace? Peace wà nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ni. Àwọn update tó ṣe ìgbéjáde lélẹ́yìn. I now see that the issue is more than that of the Commissioner for Police and other security chiefs. The needless killing of today angered me so deeply that I thought such should have been nipped in the bud. Yet, I can see that the security agency led by the Commissioner of Police put in their best and deserve commendation. Ṣé rí pé Davido ti ń gbàgbọ́ ẹ̀ ìwọ tó ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ tó dá o tún ti wá mú o ti mú wa mọ́lẹ̀ ṣẹ̀rí pọ́rọ̀ wọn ṣe tẹ̀lé ṣẹ̀rí pọ́rọ̀ tí wọn ṣe tẹ̀lé ẹ jẹ́ káwa dúró dáadáa. Mo kí gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá gbé wá àní ṣe àṣetì. Mo kí bàbá wa Professor Akitoye àwọn Yorùbá World Media ló máa gbé gbogbo ètò lọ́la èyí táwa náà bá lè ṣe tàbá wà lọ́dọ̀ bàbá a máa dé ọ̀dọ̀ bàbá lọ́la lágbára Ọlọ́run láti lọ ṣe àbẹ̀wò torí bàbá mo ṣe wálé anyway and some other things as well. So a máa rí bàbá lọ́la ẹ̀yin tẹ́ máa tẹ̀lé wọn lọ sékìtì Ọlọ́run bá fi ṣọ́ ẹ̀ṣọ́ yín àwa tá à nílé lọ Ọlọ́run aṣọ́ àwọn náà padà Ọlọ́run aṣọ́ mi padà dé London àwọn tí a fi sílẹ̀ ìyàwó àtàwọn ọmọ Ọlọ́run bá wọn fi ṣọ́ ẹ̀ṣọ́ wọn àwọn tá a fi sílẹ̀ sílé náà Ọlọ́run bá wọn dáàbò bò wọ́n mo kí àwọn fámìlì mi tí wọ́n yọjú wá ṣe àbẹ̀wò pé Mr. Koiki àwọn gbọ́ pé ẹ wà ráhùn àwọn ọmọ wa kí yín mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn gan fún ìrìn kò wá sí ìrìn àjò tó kéré láti Èkó wá sí ibi ìbàyẹ̀ láti ilẹ̀ Yorùbá wá sí ibi ìbàyẹ̀ kò sí ìrìn àjò tó kéré mo kí wọn dáadáa pé ẹ ṣé gan ni tí ẹ wá yọjú sí mi mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa náà not everybody I might have the privilege to see before I go back but let us meet when the rally is called that's all I can say so kí gbogbo akálọ gbáradì fún rally mo kí àwọn mobilization team mo kí gbogbo groups tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ láti prepare wa fún ìrìn àjò yìí. Ọ̀rọ̀ à ń share video kan ló matter mọ́ nísìn. Mobilization. Tell somebody, pass the message, deliver the message. Wọ́n ọ̀gbọ́n yẹn ò sí níbẹ̀ mọ́. If we come out and we cannot target the numbers, it will be not good enough. There is still time now to deliver the message. Gbogbo àwọn actor, mo rí actor kan tó ń polówó fíìmù lórí YouTube. Àbí ìyẹn ọ̀kan yín rárá. Ẹ̀kan ṣe bí pé kò kàn yín. Mo kí àwa Stella Ṣódẹ́yìndé ṣe gan ni. Mo kí Prince Adédàmọ́lá Heritage. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ darapọ̀ mọ́ wa ní àṣálẹ́. Ẹ má yẹ ká jẹ́ kó pẹ́ ju 3 hours lọ so that kí a lè rí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn náà tó máa láǹfààní àti ìwò. Mo kí ní gbogbo Côte d'Ivoire, mo kí ní Sierra Leone, mo kí ẹ̀yin ti Ghana, mo kí ẹ̀yin tí ẹ wà ní Libya, mo wá kí gbogbo àwọn tó ń bẹ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá pátápátá pé àṣeyọrí la máa ṣe o, àní ṣe àṣetì láṣẹ Ìdùmarè. Mo kí ayọ̀ mi, mo kí African Confidential, orúkọ ẹni mo wá látẹ̀ǹkan, Mr. Olúwatọ́lá Adébánjọ, mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀ mo fi dárúkọ yín sà. Mo lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mo kí Mr. Kola Adams, wọ́n ní end Nigeria is the beginning of wisdom. Olúwa ṣeun ìtùnú, sísítà mi mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ kí ẹ bá ń kí ìyá lálùbáríkà. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń bẹ ní ìlú Ìlarò. Amadélẹ̀ lérí o, ó ń rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Amadélẹ̀ lérí. Mo kí ìyá wa Bísọ́lá Ọládélé. I think there's a call coming through. Kásáré gbé kọ́ọ̀lì yẹn torí àsìkò wa tí ń súnmọ́ bọ̀ díẹ̀díẹ̀. Hello caller. Ma, ẹ kálẹ́ ma, adúpẹ́ ma. Yes ma.
Mo sẹ́ndì àwọn ọ́díò mẹ́rin kan sórí kinní ìlànà. Bá a sọ fún Sunday gbogbo àwọn mítìnì tí àwọn gómìnà mẹ́fẹ̀ẹ̀fà ṣe kó má dá wọn lóhùn. Kó rán wọn sọ́bàṣọjọ́ pé kó rán wọn sí Tinubu kí Tinubu pín Nàìjíríà ní kó jẹ́ káwa Yorùbá máa bá tiwa lọ. Kó má dá wọn lóhùn o. Àwọn ọmọ rẹ̀ àti ìyàwó rẹ̀ wọ́n ní ìdí òun náà olórí ikú wọn ní jáde lábẹ́ ìyàwó wọn wọ́n fẹ́ ránṣẹ́ pọ̀ ọmọ ọlọ́mọ kó wálé. Kó má dá wọn lóhùn. Mo tún ti sẹ́ndì kìnnì kan sórí WhatsApp ní ìsìn Bọ́lájí Akínyẹmí ló ń tú àṣírí àti Trump olóńtú àṣírí gbogbo bí Obama ti sọ̀pọ̀tà àwọn ọ̀dẹ̀ Haúsá tó ń fi jẹ́ẹ̀tì wá fún ìbọn wá sábúlé wọn lóru àti dọ́làsì gbogbo ìwé Trump tún ní ìsìn àti bàbá Akínyẹmí ti sẹ́ndì ẹ̀sùn bìkínì ẹ̀ kí Sunday má wà lé o nígbà Sunday dìde gbọ́n dìde ogun ti Sunday ẹnìkan kan wọn ò dìde so ní bí ìsìn náà wá dáwọn nídìí ẹ̀ nísìn kó má dà wọn lókun gbọ́dọ̀ wálé.
Ọ̀dà ẹ ṣé gan ni grandma, thank you very much. Ẹ ṣé gan ni ma, mo dúpẹ́. Mo lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mo kí Wàlátà olórí ẹbí wa ni, mo kí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lórí Twitter, mo kí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lórí MixLR, mo kí gbogbo àṣeyọrí la máa. Ògúnmọ́lá Abíọ́dún, mo kí ẹ brọ́dà mi dáadáa. Mo lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mo kí gbogbo yín ní Òkè Ògùn. Mr. Waheed Wahab, mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ kí, mo kí bàbá wa Dara Poli Brooklyn, ẹ ṣé gan ni brọ́dà mi dáadáa. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń bẹ l'Amẹ́ríkà. Like I said, 87 people have been deported from US back to Nigeria. Ọ̀nà máa dé lálẹ́ tó àmọ́ ẹni tó wà níbẹ̀ kọ́lọ̀ kó jọ kí ó fi ilẹ̀ Yorùbá tètè ṣe gàrí tíra fún wa so that many people that are returning the thing tó lè máa fún yàn ní ẹ̀dẹ̀kì ni pé kò ti gbé láàbúrò kó wá padà wálé kó má lè padà lọ disaster tó dání bò tílẹ̀ Yorùbá náà bá ti gbé rí máa kí èèyàn kan wá fòlù àpé Nàìjíríà àṣeyọrí kan bọ̀ níbẹ̀ irọ́ ni o sí àṣeyọrí kankan tó lè wà nínú ìlú yẹn. The end of Nigeria has to happen and it needs to happen very fast. We have just about 6 more minutes before we end. Tẹ́ bá bá audio yẹn pàdé ẹ má fi ṣe tara yín nìkan ẹ bá mi tún pin èmi náà bí ṣe ń wà nígbà mọ́ fọwọ́ share so that kó lè dọ́dọ̀ àwọn tó lè jẹ́ kó dé. Mo dé Muslim, mo kí man, mo kí gbogbo àwọn Salatu, mo kí gbogbo Christians, mo kí gbogbo àwọn oníṣẹ̀ṣe káàkiri gbogbo ilẹ̀ àgbáyé. Ẹ̀yin sisters were very careful. There are many ritualists that are using humans. Èèyàn lọ fi ń rúbọ lọ fi ń ṣoríṣiríṣi ẹ̀rí èyí tó pèrè láàfà àtọ́mú nílọrin nísìn. Tẹ́ bá lọ wo fídíò tí mo ṣe post kò ṣe post sórí YouTube bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ sórí Facebook àti Twitter. Inú yàrá kan ló jókòó tó ń kun ọmọ yẹn. Inú yàrá kan ló jókòó sí ló ṣá ọmọ yẹn sí wẹ́wẹ́ ó wá lọ dà sí ilé ilẹ̀. Ọ̀nà òkè kátẹ̀sọ́ pé ọmọ yẹn ó kú sínú ilé ẹ̀ kò ń ṣèwọ̀ ló pa. Kí ló wá ṣàfún kí ló ṣàfún láì ṣẹran ẹ wo bó ṣe ń ṣe investigation yìí náà lábàràbà róbòròbò a lè gbénú life àwọn táwọn diaspora ẹ má bínú a lè wá sí standard ẹ̀yìn tẹwà Nàìjíríà o kò ń ṣe pé a lè wá sí standard yìí ìlú ló ń ta gloves tó máa wò sọ́wọ́ tó máa fi mú nǹkan wọ́n ṣe wà mú nylon bag wọ́n ṣe wà fi a lè wá sí standard yìí o ìyẹn ni àwọn diaspora ní kíní ṣe mú wọn nígbà àyà we can't come down to your standard no we can't go possible a lè wá sí standard yìí tẹ̀ play ọdún èkó òbí ọlọ òkè ọlọ a lè wá sí standard yìí no a lè wá sí standard yìí no ẹ̀yin ẹ̀wọ̀ investigation ló ń ṣe yẹn go and look at the video of my mad Benin prince and mad people all over the place ìyẹn lẹ́yìn wá ní káwà ní Nàìjíríà orí òpè bomb bastard ọmọ àlè kájókòó sínú Nàìjíríà kò sí ẹwọ́ ìrìnà tó wọ́n lè yẹn kọ́ sẹ́ forensic kò sí nothing works ṣe yẹ ká mọ́ tàà ń ṣe o ká túra wa sílẹ̀ iṣẹ́ pọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ iṣẹ́ kan ni pé wọ́n pààyàn àwọn UK wọ́n pààyàn lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ wọ́n ti rẹ́tẹ̀ bíbẹ̀ yẹn àwọn yẹn máa dé wọn awọṣọ white ebe inú máa ń rí wọn awọ gloves ọwọ́ wọn máa take a picture pápá a máa fi cone 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 ẹ̀yà picture àwọn kan ṣe gbọ́ ìbálabàlá ó mú èèyàn sínú yàrá ó kún bí ẹran àbẹ́ ìrádà yẹn ni èèyàn ẹ̀yẹ ká máa lọ mú kí gbogbo so lọ́la a máa fi gbogbo tó yẹ ká fi wọ̀n wá nígbà tá a bá wà lọ́dọ̀ bàbá wa it's a privilege to be around I've been nursing to be back to sing in the last 3 years ẹ̀mí mi wà pẹ̀lú bàbá gan pé kí wọ́n yọjú sí wọn kí wọ́n kí wọn but I just especially when CSI insisted that there's no reason for me to come down but adúpẹ́ fọlọ́n pé there's reason now for me to come down gbogbo nǹkan náà ló ní àsìkò lóòótọ́ ẹ̀dílé ìjọ nìyẹn ni but a máa tẹ̀síwájú níbi tó kù sí so bàbá máa pé 90 lọ́la ẹ bá wa kí bàbá dáadáa ẹ ṣe fídíò ẹ gbé sórí timeline yìí pé bàbá wa ní bàbá dáadáa ni ọ̀nà àtúbọ̀ lọ rẹ̀ ní bàbá yẹn ló máa gbé àsíá Yorùbá nation sókè lágbára àwọn tó ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá mo kí Mr. Taofik Lawal just to wrap it up quickly Mr. Michael Alake mo kí yín Mr. Yawade Tutu Òṣìlọ́yẹ̀ mo kí Yawa Ọláníyàn mo rí wọn for some time Ifágbémilékè mo rí ẹ o tójọ́ mẹ́ta mo kí gbogbo ẹni tẹ́ máa tún wò mo mí sí Kóìkì mo rí wò ní live mo kí yín bàbá mi Ọlọ́run òdodo wà mo kí yín brother mi kan send message Nàìjíríà wọn nígbà kan tó bá gbé náírà dé bíbá owó ńlá ló máa fi gbà kò ń ṣe nísìnyí o kò ń ṣe nísìnyí sífà àti náírà kò lágbára Mr. Taiwo Bayo mo kí ẹ̀yin bàbá wa ní Belgium mo kí ní Switzerland mo kí Ọlákúnlé mo kí ní Abdullahi mo kí bàbá wa Ìlọrí mo lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mo kí Mr. Michael Gross mo kí Mike ìyàwó Grace Olúṣètò àpàdé ṣẹ́nu ìtí a máa tẹ̀lé ìmì àlejò yín lọ́la báyìí ìmì àwọn lọ́dọ̀ bàbá nígbà ìgbà fẹ́ ṣe prayer but àmọ́ bó ṣe máa lọ Mr. Moses Ọlánìràn mo kí King mo kí ẹ̀yin tí ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sí the back end channel because we have just about 1 minute and we're going to end the broadcast and on that note my name is Ọláyọmí Kóìkì ẹjọ́ mo bẹ̀ wá ní ó yẹ ká raise owó lálẹ́ but Davido ti gba time mi lálẹ́ but it's worth it and I will always say it is still worth it as well so mo kí gbogbo àwọn team wa tó jẹ́ ti KOIKIMEDIA that are working tirelessly day and night we wish we can get more staff but it has to be it's something that is still expensive for me to bring on board so and on that note I will not be able to go more than tonight bàbá mi Waris Chinadu mo dárúkọ yín látẹ̀kan if I didn't mention your name please don't be upset orúkọ Ìgbòho a máa tàn ní gbogbo àwọn tí let me leave that for now just leave that ẹ jẹ́ lọ bá CSI sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Davido pé mo kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ because I haven't been able to speak to him I just sent him the video kí màá tí wọ́n lọ sọ̀rọ̀ kí n gbọ́n kan tí bá mi fẹ́ sọ Ìgbòho ṣá Ọlọ́run bá ń dúró tiẹ̀ Ọlọ́run ìfẹ́ sílẹ̀ o gbogbo àwọn ọmọ tó jáde lára ẹ̀ pátá Ọlọ́run bá ń dúró tì wọ́n gbogbo wọn àtọkùnrin ni ó àtọbìnrin ni ó tó bẹ ní Canada ní tó bẹ ní Germany ọlọ́bàndó tí wọn àwọn ìyàwó náà is a privilege that I met the wife in October it's a privilege when she saw me she was like Mr. Koiki ẹ ń jẹun ní máa ń jẹun àyírọ láti máa jẹun dáadáa kẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ máa lo oògùn she was worried about me but dúpẹ́ pé I think chop up there the weather is beautiful in Africa I will do a video maybe after Baba's birthday. There's no place like home. The weather is just too beautiful. The weather is beautiful. The natural organic food is good. So I'm actually video generally about the last couple of days I've stayed in Africa before I return back. It's beautiful. Mo wá kí gbogbo ẹni tí ẹ̀ ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní different parts of Yoruba land lẹ́nìí. Yoruba gbọ́dọ̀ bọ́ nínú wàhálà, and I'm sure you all know that. My name is Olami Koiki, and this is how far we can take you tonight, so that Kale may enough rest. Torí ibi tí a ti máa lọ lọ́la láti lọ bá bàbá, and it's also already almost 9 o'clock. I keep missing the time on my laptop. My mama change the time on the laptop me. London is coming up to 8. Africa is 2100 hours. So that is it. Mr. Yakubu Muki went there and gbogbo border patapata Muki Mr. Tondara Chief. And to bá need account number mi ẹ pè mí ká lè fún yín. And to bá need pé ẹ fẹ́ support ọ̀nà oríṣiríṣi wà tẹ̀lé fi sọ̀rọ̀. Kódà kó lè gba Western Union kan tẹ bá send ẹ̀ sí mi. Especially if they were in abroad, they have sent Western Union. I'll pick it up. We need money because time is very, very limited. I take plan bí media national dekiti. Àwọn kan dẹ̀ tún pè mí pé àwọn need support. Àwọn iron lady pè mí ní san fún mi ní bill pé 480,000 owó mọ́tò. Nígbèrè mi kọ́ ti fi 480,000. So it's quite expensive. We don't have that. But tabari mọ́tò akọ rẹ̀ pọ̀ sí mi. Mo mọ̀ pé àwọn kan ṣì máa fẹ́ fún wa ní mọ́tò pé ká lò, but bí ẹ ṣe ń wò ní ẹ má yẹ kó pẹ́ ká lè tètè plan because a máa wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tí mo máa wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ẹ̀rọ kan máa ṣe service of song lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ní on the 24th then we will then move to Ekiti State. So we pray that things will done, and especially bàbá wa tí ìyàwó wọn kú yìí wọ́n wà very special to us. So mo kí gbogbo lẹ́ǹkan sí o lẹ́ǹkan sí mo kí àwọn family mi kọ́ wá yọjú wò mí láti Èkó Mr. Koiki àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín fún iṣẹ́ takuntakun tá ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ń bẹ ní Benin mo kí yín o. If I don't see you before I go, be rest assured there will always be some other time, and I'm very sure of that. And on that note, have a very good evening. Enjoy the rest of the day. KOIKIMEDIA, bringing the world closer to your doorstep. Ire o.